I wonder how many other niggas gotta do that shit.
Probably nobody.
Count them down. But okay. If they want this shit right, they gonna count.
Shit.
Which one of these motherfuckers to right?
Lord. The chord's usually on the left one.
Okay, then I ain't know this.
Me neither.
Okay, this nigga know all the music trivia. Goddamn. Which side of the headphones is the cord usually on? The left side.
Left side. Learn something new today.
Okay, all the
And I've been
time.
doing music for how long?
First, it was just the audience learning shit new. Now we learning shit new every episode.
Fucking
Oh
with
my
Bob,
God.
man. Bob had your ass on another level.
We're gonna get educated on headphone knowledge of this motherfucker.
Look, man. I didn't know that this wasn't common knowledge. But
All the common knowledge, nobody knows that.
Comment down below if you knew that.
Right? Nobody knows this shit.
Nobody know that.
If you knew that the fucking headphone
first of all,
cord was
have you-
usually on the left
you
side,
never looked at some headphones and been
And
like,
they-
which side do I need to put them on? And you see the left side and it got a cord.
they have two of them most of
Here
the
you go.
time.
True.
Most of the time, there are two cords
I
on
never
my
It's been a
realized
headphone.
long time since I had headphones with two cords. Now that you say that, I
But
didn't
now
think
you
about
do,
it.
goddamn.
Yeah, now I do.
Yeah.
I ain't, nah. Yeah, when you recording people, all those headphones are set up a certain way.
Yeah, no.
That's engineer shit.
I
man.
just put the headphones on, goddamn. I just put
That's
them
rapper
bitches
shit
on.
right there.
Nah, it is.
You
Because
don't
I had to
engineer
get,
shit.
I had to get over it when people would come record. It'd be like, let that nigga wear them
They
backwards.
backwards,
It's not-
yeah. Like
it's not hurting
the,
anything.
The sound
It
come out
irritates
the
the fuck
same.
out of me,
Man,
bruh.
it
Like,
bothers the
this shit don't play in reverse now, guys.
Yeah, that shit. I can't even put them on. I gotta look like.
Fucking songs backwards now, goddamn. This nigga
that
had the
shit on the right
headphones
way.
on backwards.
Why you can't
goddamn.
wear headphones right, nigga? Shit.
Now every time I see a pair of headphones, like, nah, nigga, that's the wrong side, nigga. Put the fucking headphones on right.
Jeez.
Ladies and gentlemen,
We back.
welcome to another motherfucking episode of the Smoking Permitted Podcast. It's too early for this shit, real. We up in this motherfucker one more time, man. You know what I'm talking about. Reverend Kato Jackson in this motherfucker at your service. Yes, it is me. I got my people in this motherfucker with me. Rico, goddamn, say what's happening to the people, man.
What up, though?
I got Jay in this motherfucker too. Jay, say something to the people, man.
Something to the people.
And we
man.
are the motherfucking smokers.
Watch out,
But like I said, this is the Smoking Permitted Podcast. We finna smoke some shit. We finna talk some shit. And we finna drink some shit. Cause that's what we do. Jay, what's been going on, man? I'm gonna fix me a little drink. How your week been, goddamn it?
Let's see. It was alright. It's my son's birthday weekend. I got to see him this week on his birthday.
Happy
We
birthday,
birthday.
little Jay.
Happy
Wild
birthday,
album
Junior.
shit.
He probably can't listen to this, never mind.
Nah. And then I got yelled at by a couple ladies at two different Targets. It was weird. I walked out of. I was at the Target that you went to, Sam, and I walked out, and while I'm walking out, I was looking down at my phone actually, about to stop because I know the street there, and I'm not gonna stop looking at my phone, right? So I'm slowing down my walking, and all of a sudden I hear this. It sound like fucking Morty, like.
Like a burp or something?
Yeah,
I saw
so I
somebody-
looked over there immediately. It was loud, bro. Abrupt. I looked over, but the motherfucker wasn't close to me. It's some short, light-skinned chick, and as soon as I'm talking about my head didn't finish getting all the way around, she said, "Yes, and I burp, and niggas all in my face like bitches don't burp too."
Oh,
Damn.
I just laughed. I couldn't even do nothing but laugh. I just laughed, and then I started my journey across the street. And I was still laughing, and I had to look back. I had to look back at this person.
This bitch open mouth burp. No,
Loud,
no cover. Just loud as hell.
Loud as shit.
And is offended
It was
because
abrupt. It startled me. I had to like look. But by the time I did, she was screaming at me
she
already.
offended because you looked at her.
Yeah.
goddamn.
And then while I was walking across the street, I was laughing. And I looked back at her. And she said something else. I was like, people gonna laugh at you if you burp like that.
Right? Like, bitch, what was you? What?
So then the next day, I'm in Decatur. And I'm coming out of Target. And I swear to God, I made it just about as far out of Target. And there's this white lady going in Target.
Okay,
And all of a sudden, over my shoulder, I hear, ooh.
No, he's
You
still
know
there.
you're supposed to be at Crestwood.
Oh. This the hospital, ain't it?
Yeah.
Is you fucked up?
She got you confused.
I turned around and looked at her like, ma'am, I don't work at Crestwood.
Right?
And she said, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry."
You should have looked at the bitch and said, "Bitch, I escaped. Don't tell nobody."
I could. That's all I could bring myself to do was just calmly say that. The first bitch, I immediately laughed, and the next day, I was calm about it.
Black
that was
man
my interesting moments.
with
Though.
dreads from the back. Yeah, they all look the same.
That is gooder than a motherfucker.
And they all work at Crestwood.
All of them.
Yeah.
You better stay
All
out of
of us.
Target, goddamn.
You must wear
Walmart
white
wouldn't
shirts.
nobody say shit to you, goddamn.
Unless you had something blue on.
With a gangbang at Walmart?
No, but somebody will ask you for help.
Ah, okay.
That's the color.
I thought it was like some Bloods and Crips. Like, nigga, we meet me at Walmart, bitch.
Nah, that's
some
about
for
as
your
wild as
pussy
my
ass.
shit got. Slim,
What you got going on this week?
It was pretty laid back, man. Shit, yeah, it was pretty laid back, man. I'm gonna give a shout out to my boy Curbside, man. My boy Curbside.
shout out Curb.
Shout
Sorry.
He be up there at the
Curbside.
school, man. He be up at the school my kids go to.
No, man.
Yeah, he be in a wheelchair, and his mama worked there, and she direct traffic, and she be having my boy Curb just sitting in
Man,
the
wait a
wheelchair
minute.
waiting.
Wait a minute.
My
I
boy
don't
Curb
want, wait a
Code
minute. I'm not
Shout out
finna
Curb.
So
pick
he
up
spent his
nobody.
whole after school time just waiting
on
her
the
to finish.
curb.
And his name is Curbside?
That's what I call him.
Yeah.
I don't.
I call
Have you
him
ever
Curb.
talked to him?
Shoot, I threw the deuces up. We got a, you know what I'm saying, relationship.
Ah, okay.
But his mama be hating, so I really got a chance to kick it with him like I want to.
Yeah.
But when I see him, I be like, man, that boy, his shoes clean. Boy, keep him clean.
I was always told you never trust a man in a wheelchair with dirty shoes, goddamn.
Man,
Wow.
Curb's shoes be
That's
clean.
some knowledge right there.
One time he was looking at YouTube, he was going off. I'm talking about he was going off like he was rapping. I
No.
was like, man, Curb going in, freestyling.
Does he know his name is
So now you-
Curbside?
If he did, he'll be the coldest. I want to tell him.
Right.
I want to tell him, like, bro, you know, your name, they call you Curb, bro.
Oh, shit.
And then shit, he'll be the coldest forever.
You gonna miss him, huh?
Yeah, when I got one my son go to school there. I think my
Okay.
boy Curb might be in. I think he might be in about the 6th, or he might be in the same grade as my son, going to the 8th. But I got one more year with my boy Curb. His mama got an attitude, but other than that, it's all good.
How you feel about the crossing guards? There's a couple of them.
If you across the car with an attitude,
Nah, she ain't no crossing guard though. She
Oh,
just direct the traffic, like,
what?
you know what I'm saying, like pull up, get your
Oh,
kids.
she
up in,
like one
pull
of
up,
them
a teacher.
asshole
Yeah,
teachers. She
Yeah,
the
hurry
asshole.
Up, hurry up, pull up. Like,
That's
you know what I'm saying?
always the asshole
She trying to
teacher.
get curbside off the curb.
No, she don't need to have my boy on the
She
curb. That's what I'm
don't.
saying. He gotta
She
wait
don't.
till he need to be in the school chilling under the
Yeah.
AC,
Ain't a man.
Yeah, that's not
kicking
don't.
it. She got my boy Curb right on the
If your
curb.
son-
Dang, he was out there in the cold, bundled up.
He stayed Curb be on the curb.
Next
man.
up. That's why he curbside. If your son's in a
Curb be on
wheelchair,
the curb, man.
don't leave him on the curb because niggas is gonna call him
He be
curbside.
pissed off sometimes
And
too,
other niggas not gonna know how to feel about it.
How you know he ain't be pissed off?
cause he just be looking like. And he have his foot propped
That's
up on his,
fucked
like, you know what I'm saying, like his head. And he just be looking like, I'm ready to get the fuck out of here. It be hot and shit. I be like, man, I want to holler at my boy so bad. I'm gonna link up with him, man. My boy Curb, man. If you happen to watch this, cause I know y'all be watching. You know what I'm saying, shit. And my boy Curb watching this, man. Reach out to me, man. But that
Fuck
was
with
my
us
week, man.
curbside. We-
Yeah, fuck
yeah.
with us,
Come
man.
get
Fuck with
table.
us.
Come get table side
Come to the show,
curbside.
man.
Yeah.
Come get table
Roll up.
side. Hey, the roll up.
Whoa,
shit.
whoa,
Oh,
whoa.
shit.
Whoa, here we go.
Oh shit. Don't start.
Every
Roll
How
show.
up.
else he gonna get
Roll-
pushed up?
All right.
You know what, man?
Come.
I thought you was
All
talking
right.
about the trees, but
That's
now
what I thought.
it's even worse
Yeah.
now that you really
Yeah,
clarify
we should
what
have
you
just
was
left it
talking
and
about.
roll up. Yeah.
Y'all always
out
make
my boy
stuff
Curb,
bad.
man.
No, we don't make
Shout
it
out
nothing.
Curbside.
He go Bob, man. Shout out to him. He on his shit.
That's what's
You know
up.
how it go.
Kato, real.
Let me see what happened. I came to some realizations this week. Didn't shit really happen?
Tell
But
us about it.
okay, so I've been buying summer clothes and shit sometime, and it's because it's summertime. So I'm buying shorts, and at first I bought some shorts. I come to the realization I don't like my motherfucking knees out. Goddamn it.
Shit, why
No,
not?
no,
That's it.
I got 3 pair of them, and at first I was like, this shit smooth. But then, it fucked me up. Last night I went to a gas station that's usually not as active as it was last night. And when I got out of the car, I was walking, and the first thing popped in my mind, everybody could see my knees.
Facts. They out there.
I was uncomfortable. I realized there was a breeze across my knees. And that didn't feel, I didn't like how that felt because my knees hadn't and they have very many breezes, goddamn it. So yeah, I've come to the
Your
realization.
knees breeze count low.
It's getting up there now though, and I don't want it
like
to
it?
be. I don't like it.
Man, come on in, man.
I don't like it.
Come on in,
You just
man.
not used to it, man.
And
That's
then a motherfucker said I had some hoochie daddy shorts on,
Damn right.
so that even no
all. I
that
was
fucked
gonna ask
it
y'all
up.
about that.
That
this
fucked it
episode,
up even
but
worse.
We can get to it later.
I didn't.
Who? Somebody at the store?
No, my old lady was like, "Oh, you got them hoochie daddy shorts on, right?" So I was like, "Where the fuck is my jeans at? Where the fuck is my jeans?"
Damn.
I don't like my knees to have a breeze. I've realized
It
that.
took me a while to get used to it.
I don't like it at all, and it's too much. Like my thigh be out sometimes.
Whoa,
When I sit
hold
down,
on, whoa. That's too much, bro.
when I sit down, they come
Okay,
up. and
okay,
then
that's straight. That's decent. I
now
thought
they
you were
don't.
talking
That like right now I'm sitting here and it's not comfortable. There's too much leg out, goddamn it.
Damn.
But the
You feel
older
exposed.
You get, bro.
I do. I absolutely do. I feel exposed for real.
Older you get, the more the knees come out, bro.
And,
I'm not lying.
My other realization has to do with getting older. I've realized, I think it has something to do with getting older. Like my patience and my tolerance is getting a lot thinner than it should be
What?
for real. Like the shit
Even
that,
thinner?
but no, like
Even thinner.
I've been like, if something, you cut me off in traffic, I stick your bird, I'm not upset. Lately, it's getting worse. Like, bitch, pull over, let's fight, goddamn it. Like, and not just that, like in a lot of situations, like I've been on edge. The older I get, the more I'm ready to just punch a motherfucker in their shit for anything for real. And I don't think that should be for real. That's bad.
Like you said, you know, it's age, Rev, man. We getting up there, brother.
You did,
Thank God.
You did flip them joint papers over.
I did, and I think that started something. For
Flip
real.
them over.
Well,
The same was you
the
stole?
bowl up, yeah.
I didn't
Flip
steal
the bowl
them.
up
I
and
didn't
over.
steal them.
Yeah.
He
But
took
yeah,
them.
I think that was the beginning of something, and I don't like what I'm becoming. I don't like it at all.
Everybody pray for the Rev.
Like I be out of character, and I catch myself a lot. Like, what the fuck are you doing? I was coming from Georgia yesterday. I'm in the middle lane, speed, with cruise control, all this shit. It's an 18-wheeler in the right lane, another car beside me. He's been there. Like, we've been passing each. I don't know why he keep passing me because I'm on cruise control, but he passed me and slow down. And, like, what, bitch, pick one and go that fast, goddamn it. There's a truck over here, 18-wheeler. He coming up, I'm coming up to Obi. Like, bitch, you going to have to slow down and get behind me. No, I'm not. I'm finna come over here with you right now, goddamn it. So if I'm not looking at him, we both, like, fucked up on the interstate.
Right.
My first instinct, like I'm moving a little bit. My first instinct is to pit maneuver, goddamn. But his kids in the back window looking at me like, goddamn, hey. So okay, no pit maneuver, goddamn it.
This time.
This time,
Thank God it was kids.
this
back then.
time, yeah, because we'd have been all over the interstate. So then he notices me because I got both. I'm driving with my knee turned around. I got both of my middle fingers.
Man, let's get that visual.
Yeah.
Cause I showed you got it. This motherfucker's crazy. Holding the steering wheel with the knee.
Yeah.
Both fingers out the window.
Not out the window, because he on my passenger side.
So you out the passenger side with him.
I ain't out the window. I'm just turning
Just
around
turn-
like bitch.
This dude is nuts.
Hey, I done passed my road rage up.
I think you might have. So I'm waiting on him now. Like, you been passing me. I'm still on cruise control. Come on up here some more so I can tell you how I feel about what you did.
Right.
Kids in the car.
He not coming no more, goddamn it. He back there now, goddamn it.
He picked the speed.
But I can slow mine down a little bit too, goddamn it. I keep slowing down, but he's still not coming, goddamn it.
Damn.
I realized speed limit 70. I'm doing 45. Man,
Hater.
so he probably doing 35. goddamn it.
Both of y'all looking crazy as hell.
I would have been blown by horse at both
So
of them.
then I'm like, wait a minute. The fuck are you doing? Like, you gonna beat him up in front of his kids? Like, I did. Just Let's go home.
And it's illegal to drive that slow.
No,
Yeah,
45
that's
is the
impedance.
bottom.
That's right there.
Yeah, I was there. He was breaking the law.
Man, that's impeding, man. Who does 45?
How he chase someone backwards on the interstate?
How you drive with your knee,
We finna be stopped.
flicking
on
folks
that.
off?
His nigga was
You might be
driving
on
backwards.
somebody's camera, somebody snap somewhere.
I'm
bro.
sure I'm gonna be on one of them YouTube goddamn compilations of Harbor Drivers.
All right, it was a trucker talking about you on the radio or something.
But then one of the old lady had passed me and she did do a thumbs up.
Oh wow, she
She did thumbs me up, so maybe I did something right, goddamn.
she don't know how you feel about old people, but
She
you know,
don't.
so,
She don't. She don't. She probably just forgot which finger the thumb was and tried to flip me off. Goddamn.
Man, interesting.
Yeah. So I think I'm gonna start doing yoga. Goddamn.
Word. I'm supposed to do Tai Chi, but I haven't.
I got to do something to get. I don't want to be Bob Jacquez on the interstate road raging and shit. Yeah, because it could have went bad.
I had the road rage a few days ago. This motherfucker almost killed me and my daughter.
You had the road rage often.
Yeah. It was warranted this time.
Oh, okay then.
Road rage. I can tell you about
This is my first. I've
tell you
never.
about road rage.
I've never for real. Most time you cut me off, I'm like, bitch, fuck you, and like that's the end of it. I'm not upset.
You want to hear some fucked up shit, bro? Me and my cousin was riding. Me and my cousin was riding on the E-way. We was coming from Tennessee. This motherfucker was riding. I looked at him. I'm in the middle lane. He like 2 cars ahead of me in the fast lane on the left-hand side. And it's a piece of tire in the lane as
man.
long as a damn speed bump.
Okay, then.
And I'm like, man, this man about to run over this tire. I'm just looking at him, right?
You finna come over there where you at.
It came over there where I was at. Bust my window, bro. Like where I was at.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Like to the point where I'm amazed I could drive.
Yeah.
My first instinct is to chase this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Because he ain't pull over and see nothing. To see
Right.
if it was all right or nothing, bro. So I'm chasing this nigga, man. Cuz on him. She got the camera on him and everything. So we chasing for like 2 exits. He got up on the exit and I'm like, shit, we, you know what I'm saying? Got up off on him.
Man.
Called the people and shit. They had to come and make a report, but hell, they was down on their side, the part of Tennessee we was in.
Yeah.
Man,
Oh,
we
yeah,
at the
all the parts of Tennessee got there.
we at the
You
gas
a nigga.
station. This motherfucker pulls up in the gas station.
No.
Drives through. We like, he right there. We point like, dude, right there. He was like, I can't do anything right now. I gotta. I'm like, you
You
know
can't
what?
even
Fuck it.
ask him, goddamn it. Yeah, Tennessee.
He wasn't black.
goddamn. No.
Hell no, you
No.
man, this dude, man. I'm
Can't
talking
ask
about-
him no questions if he ain't black.
Hell no.
pulled in, bro.
Nah,
Look
if he'd
dead
have
at
been-
us.
If he'd have been a nigga, he'd have got the blue
Nah.
light in his ass. Pull over, let me talk to you. Both of you niggas going to jail.
Looking at us like we
Glad
crazy,
y'all-
and we the
y'all
ones that
survived.
got into the accident.
Okay.
Shit was crazy, but yeah, that's that's ridiculous.
Hey. Well, I think we should go ahead and start. And guess we got to address what everybody talking about.
Some more ridiculous shit.
Yeah, some horrible
Shame,
shit.
man. That shit terrible.
Another motherfucking school shooting in America. Because this is America. And apparently that's what the fuck Americans are doing now. They go on to schools and kill, what was it, 18 fucking elementary kids school?
The number,
yeah,
Elementary
man, it's-
students?
Yep.
It was 18. That's a number. It was so crazy, up and down.
For the amount of kids, and then
Yeah.
it was at least 2 adults, I believe.
That's
at least
crazy.
18 fucking kids and 2 adults. All in the same classroom. Check this shit out. What fucked me up, I read this one story. It's a little girl. Saw her best friend get killed. I think she 11 years old. 11 years old. Saw her best friend get killed. She's scared, so she take her best friend blood and wipe it all over her motherfucking body and lay down and pretend to be dead, goddamn it. She's 11 fucking years old. Could you imagine?
That's war shit, bro.
What's fucked up? Like, I seen somebody get killed when I was 12, goddamn it. But I couldn't imagine being in that shit. Like, I knew I wasn't finna get killed, goddamn it. You 11 years old,
And think you might
thinking
be
of
next.
how to fucking save your fuck. You got your best friend's blood on your motherfucking face. What type of shit is that?
That's wild.
That's wild as hell.
I can't say I read a ton about this or watched too many videos. I be skipping the hell out of it. I hate this type of shit.
Yeah.
I don't like the energy that
Yeah.
it brings diving into the details of it. But I know it's something that's necessary. Somebody gonna have to do it. And sometimes you got to talk about shit you don't want to talk about. But
This is one of those times.
yeah, I hate this shit every time. Like, I think there's so much energy that I don't know what the right word is. There's so much energy that is gathered in a scenario like this and then dispersed like a fucking EMP or some shit. And I don't think people realize that energy when it's around them and going through them when shit like this happens, because there's so many other things to focus on, obviously. But that shit stays in you and becomes part of your makeup.
Yeah.
And keep having these little bombs of energy like this happening over and over again and expect shit to get better. I don't understand where that premise comes from. And I don't understand how somebody could just go fucking shoot up a school like that. Like, that shit's just
I can't fathom this shit.
the same way I
real.
can't understand how a pedophile can be a pedophile. It's the same way I can't understand how you could be 18 years old and go to an elementary school and point a rifle at a bunch of little kids.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't. I can't figure out how you could think that thought.
He shot his grandma before he did that.
Yeah.
He killed his grandma first.
She didn't die. I don't think she died.
No, she didn't. They say he made posts about the shit.
Yeah.
I'm finna kill my grandma. Went in there and tried to kill his grandma. I'm finna go shoot up a school. Went and shot up a motherfucking school.
Man, they said that the type of gun he shot them kids with, man, it basically like disintegrated them kids. Like they had to get DNA samples from the parents just to go, you know what I'm saying, to identify these kids, because them kids is all over the place, like literally.
That is fucking crazy. That's why we reading and shit.
We're
Yeah,
gonna put
man,
in a
that's
call.
crazy.
We're gonna see if we can get our guest on here. Gonna put in a call to a teacher. See if we can get a. We should have did this before we started the segment. We ain't get.
Hello?
Hi, Miss Brown.
Hey,
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Welcome to the show.
Oh,
You're
well, I'm
on-
glad
you-
you have them.
You're on air. We're recording now. Jay and Rico, say hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Hello, Ms. Brown.
How are you guys?
Doing good.
Doing good. Thanks for joining us.
Oh, you're welcome. Anytime.
So we were sitting here talking about the latest school shooting. There's been a lot of those here lately. And we were wondering if we could get a teacher's opinion on what the fuck's going on in America.
What grades do you or have you taught?
I've taught kindergarten, second, third, and fourth grade.
Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Kids.
That was right there.
Yeah.
That's right. This was it. What
Yeah,
was it? Kindergarten.
elementary school.
It's elementary school. It only
it
goes
was
to
fourth-
fifth grade.
It was a fourth grade
It was
classroom.
fourth grade classroom. They killed everybody in the classroom.
I didn't know it was a class. I thought it was just a school period, but it was actually a class.
Yeah, he was. They had.
He walked in the two classrooms that connect. Because most of our classrooms connect, so most of us have a closet or something that we can go into someone else's room. So he walked into two connecting rooms.
and was locked in there. Like they didn't get him out for a while. They say he was in there for like an hour
Really?
in the school. Like
Ms.
it was.
Brown, what's your first reaction when something like this happens? Do you still
Well,
currently teach?
Yes, I still currently
Okay.
teach. I have quite a while to go before I can retire. So my thing is, it kind of makes you think about the safety in your own school, because we actually practice drills just in case someone were to ever come into the school. So we have two versions of drills that we practice with the kids. We have something called a soft lockdown, where that's if someone outside the school is doing something, so the kids have to practice what to do with that. And then we have what we call a hard lockdown, which is probably what they had at their school. That means someone is inside the building.
Okay.
And so typically what happens with that is once someone is inside the buildings, we have to lock all of our classroom doors and we hide the kids. So
Where do
my
kids hide in
classroom-
your classroom?
Well, the way my classroom is designed, I hide them in every blind spot possible.
Do you,
So
Blind from the door, you mean? Blind from the
like
view
you
of the
can't
door.
see him if you're looking in the window from outside.
yes,
the
and
house.
I actually practice looking in the window from the outside to see where I need to put kids.
Do you think it's sufficient Or do you think it to be like more? Like what do you think that's enough for?
Well, see, with education though, it's going to be kind of hard because right now they got a teacher shortage, they got a money shortage, and with the pandemic, we got a lot of people that are coming back into working and into school that don't have coping skills, and a lot of people aren't mentally well because of all the alone time they had. So I think the hard lockdown that only works in certain cases because I think I was reading about the shooting in Texas where he got in the building because someone propped the door open.
Right.
And so one of the safety precautions that we have is do not prop the door open because only people with the keys can get in.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like how he shouldn't have been allowed in the building in the first place.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna take it back to something that you just said. Like you said, over the quarantine period, over the period we just had, a lot of people had a lot of alone time. Like you said, they come back not mentally well. Like a lot of people saying that was his case. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
As far
because
as
I mean,
him.
because even with the little kids I teach this year, I had to teach what I was supposed to teach, but I also had to teach them how to be able to talk and interact with others. Because a portion of my class was at home all of last year. Some of them were at home half of last year, and some were in school the entire year. So when you put all of them back together, it's some kids that had a whole bunch of alone time or a whole bunch of adult time.
Right.
I could see
Right.
And
that.
so we had to teach coping skills and social emotional stuff just to make sure everybody was okay.
That's deep.
What do you think? You think there's anything that can be done to curb? At least I don't know if it's something that could be done to stop it, but at least to curb it because it's getting ridiculous for real.
Yeah, I think that with the schools, they're going to have to beef up security, but they don't have a way to pay them.
What do you think about arming the teachers?
Lord, no. Because some
think
of
that's
us
a horrible
also
idea.
are not well because of the pandemic.
And because they in the building full of little badass kids all day.
Man.
And then somebody's child is going to get a hold of that gun and hold us hostage.
Right.
Yeah.
Or that.
Because there's
Yeah,
going to be at least one kid, because there's going to be a teacher that got her gun was in her purse, which our purse is our personal property, and no one should be inside of our purses. But you'd be amazed how many people are not where they are supposed to be.
I did.
Right.
I went to public school. Yeah.
Right.
And then they get a hold of our gun that we were allowed to bring and shoot somebody, we in trouble. Because we have the gun at school, not because they were somewhere they weren't supposed to be. Like you weren't supposed to be in my purse.
So when you see something like a mass shooting like this happen, and you know that, I mean, down here it was pretty close to the end of the school year, and everything's done now. But what do you think it would be like for you to have to go back into school and having a group of children in the mindset that you were speaking on coming back from the pandemic, and also having to help them cope with this new reality that at any moment after my parents drop me off at school, I might die before I see them again.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so the school that I'm in, we haven't had a school shooting, but a few weeks ago, we had someone shoot at our school buses.
Really?
Damn.
Yes.
Wow.
So, if I'm not mistaken, I think my school might have made CNN a couple weeks ago.
That's
That's
crazy.
crazy.
Because we had a bus driver coming through a neighborhood, and one of the people in the neighborhood whose child was not on the bus decided to shoot at the bus. I think it was 12 rounds.
What?
Oh.
Get the fuck
And
outta here.
and then she hit the windshield 3 times.
Hell,
So
Little girl.
yes, the shooter is a she. And the bus driver was blessed because there were kids on the bus. And she came flying out of the neighborhood just to get them out of the neighborhood.
This
And
wild.
so the world is just crazy.
This wild as hell.
Just crazy. Because I'm thinking, who shoots at a school bus?
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, that's 12 times. I mean, let alone once, but 12
12,
times.
yeah.
Yeah, she let that whole
And
clip.
she
go.
hit that windshield 3 times. That bus driver is quite blessed because them shots. There was one, I think, closer to where her head would be, the bus driver's, and one closer to the steering wheel where her chest was.
Hell no.
And the only thing that got the bus driver was the shattering glass.
Jeez.
So there are a whole bunch of people that aren't well, but then the kids got to school, and obviously, I mean, I text my mama too.
Right.
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 I surely would.
Somebody
And the
just shot at the bus.
Yeah, and the children who were on the bus, they weren't even the ones texting their parents. The kids that rolled up and said, "Why are there 5 cops here?" I think my mama needs to know.
Right. I'm going
And so it's just a lot of craziness right now, a lot, because the kids that morning trying to deal with that, because those kids were shell shocked, and then when they actually found out what happened, some of the kids didn't want to come to school. They want to get on the bus.
Right.
Right. You can't
Understandably
blame
so.
them, right?
Blame 'em.
I'm not getting
Oh,
back on
I'm-
those school buses.
Right.
I said, look, definitely not in this subdivision over here.
Not without my pistol.
That's
So
ridiculous.
so
man.
what
And
do you
then,
do
and
you
I
have any?
teach in a,
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
and I teach in like a high socioeconomic area, so you wouldn't think somebody's out there shooting school buses.
Right.
The
they
rich
having a
people
bad
be the
morning.
craziest. The rich
Yeah.
people be nuts.
So do you have any of these any of your students come to you and say like, I don't know how to deal with this, or I'm feeling a certain way, and what am I supposed to do?
They'll usually tell me if they're feeling a certain way, and the best thing I got for them is the counselor.
Yeah.
A counselor, and then I just kind of, write a note off to the side for their parents, because I can't let them know I told,
Right.
or else they won't tell me any
Right.
more stuff.
Right.
And so I just kind of write it up.
Is the counselor about anything? Not speaking. Are the counselors doing their job? Not speaking personally on the one at your school. I'm
Oh
just
yeah, yeah. They and they bring in, like with that shooting in Texas, they bring in extra ones when something big like that happens. So like at my school, the kids had the option of the counselor, and then to make them feel safe, I think we had 4 or 5 policemen watching our school for like that week.
Do you think they utilize the counselors as much as they should?
Yeah, to an extent. If we know there's a problem, yes, because sometimes kids won't talk about it. They'll
Right.
just kind of internalize
That's
it.
what I mean. The kid. Do you think that
Yeah,
the
and
kids
so we have to.
like actually take the opportunity, or do you
The
think that
younger
they?
ones, yes.
Yeah.
As they get older, they don't as much.
Man, it's a difficult thing. I can't imagine having a whole group of kids that know that.
It's hard some days. Some days that was a hard day, trying to walk through why somebody would shoot at a.
Does it make you not
school
want to
bus.
teach?
There are many things that make me not want to teach.
Man.
Alright, enough said.
That just makes you a little bit more aware of your surroundings and things that happen. So you
Right.
kind of got to rethink like your strategies. Like maybe I should not prop this door open,
Right.
for somebody else to walk off in here, or I pay close attention to the class that's attached to mine. Because if my door is locked and your door not locked,
Nah, yeah, there's no point in your door.
it ain't no point, because they can walk
Right.
straight through and get my 26 and your 26, and we all done.
That's
Do you ever
crazy
have
shit to
problems
have to
with other
worry
teachers
about.
like that, or do you know of any teachers that have problems with other teachers or coworkers at different schools where they feel like somebody's being too ornery about the rules or somebody's being too lax, and the teachers aren't getting
Well,
along?
I'll just say, yeah, there's some that are on it, and there's some that are like, that wouldn't happen here. And in my case, we learned 2 weeks ago that will happen
Right.
here.
Right.
So yeah,
That's why it's something crazy. It's crazy how they had to worry about that now for real.
It is.
yeah.
But
I guess when we were younger, it was every so often, and now it's like, so you mad? So you gonna go do this?
Like I
Okay.
remember being worried about getting shot at school before, but it was from one person that was gonna shoot one person. They wasn't gonna shoot everybody in the school.
No, I was worried
And
about
look,
fights,
that
man.
sounded to me like you was doing something you wasn't supposed to be doing.
I mean,
it
I
was.
wasn't gonna say it was me they was gonna shoot. I did say I was
did.
worried, didn't it?
You did. It's too
I was worried about
Yep.
fighting, man. It wasn't nothing about.
I'm a
nothing
reverend
about
now,
shooting.
so we.
I say, yeah, they don't.
It's weird now
nowadays,
because
they
you gotta is I guess I wonder if you find yourself compartmentalizing that extra security mindset when you're doing things pertaining to just school, or with what just happened at the grocery store.
Yeah,
like
everywhere, yeah.
do you keep
Well,
do
if
you
you
take this
don't-
stuff and do this all the time everywhere? Do you find yourself being more I don't think aware's the
I
most
think I'm more
appropriate
aware.
word.
I think I'm more aware at work because I'm responsible for 50 people.
Okay. Yeah.
And so when I'm responsible for me, it's different than me being responsible for somebody else because the parents are going to want to know what you did to save my child.
Yeah.
All right.
I sure be at Walmart. Like, which one of you bitches look like you'll shoot this bitch out? Either one of you move wrong is going down in there.
You be scoping for the shooter.
Real, I'll be waiting on what's in that book
You can't
bag.
go shopping at MB Security.
What's in that book bag? Don't pull it out.
Well,
Pull it out.
well, now I was gonna say now that we don't have to wear masks, you can look at folks and be like, oh, okay.
Right.
Yep.
With the mask before, it's like, oh, I can't tell if you having an off day.
Yeah.
Right. That's so
Look,
true.
but I need to know.
Do you ever look at any of the kids and be like, man, if we don't get him some help soon, it's gonna be a problem later on.
Sometimes, yeah. Because I've been teaching almost 2 decades.
Jeez. You ain't tired of them damn kids?
I would have, man. I couldn't. I'd have been
You tired of
crazy.
that?
I'd have been crazy as hell. Elementary kids too. I'd have been crazy
Now
as hell.
the elementary ones aren't as bad. It's them
No, my
ones
son
in
teacher
middle
said-
school and high school. Them
Yeah,
ones in middle school and high school, their mouths a little too
them
slick
two,
for me.
all of them,
Mm.
all
Yeah.
of them.
Yeah, I can see that.
I say, yeah, 4th grade is more like, so you want to act like this right now at 8:15? This how you want to start your day?
See, and I would have
Because
just
if
left
this,
them in there.
because if this is how you want to start your day, we can start our day like
I would have
this.
been in the car. I've been in the car smoking. Fuck them kids.
Hey, man. A lot of people send their
Sometimes, look,
kids.
sometimes you got to talk to yourself over in the corner talking about like freedom,
You
I
right.
need electricity, a roof over my head. Let me go ahead and go on back over here.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we ain't gonna take up too much of your time. We know you out doing your thing, running errands. So we appreciate you joining us today.
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah,
ma'am.
yeah.
Thank
All right, well, look, thanks for having me.
Yes, ma'am. You be safe out here now.
You too.
right.
Bye.
Got a round of applause, didn't know?
Miss Brown.
Miss Brown.
Give it up for Miss
Brown.
Brown.
Appreciate it, Miss Brown. Hey, but yeah, a lot of people be sending their kids to school for daycare, bro, because they bad as fuck. They like them little
They just
5
want
to
to
8
get
hours.
away from them, goddamn.
Yeah,
Okay.
that shit rough.
What
Yeah.
do y'all? I know they
For
got the little bulletproof things you slide in the kids' backpacks now. Goddamn.
I ain't
It's
seen
really
that
just a plate. It's, you know the plate holders they got, right?
Yeah.
They got one. It's really the same thing. People putting it in their kids' backpack so they don't get shot through the backpack. Goddamn.
It's a shame you got to even do that, bro.
Right, to send your kids to school. Like, that's crazy as hell. Everywhere is the projects now.
Oh, man, nah, we ain't going to do that.
It just
Because these motherfuckers in the other neighborhoods was crazy as hell, too.
Yeah,
it just made me think of when you
that's the
like
project
remember when they was thinking it was gonna be the war and shit. They was making gas masks for babies when they
Yeah.
they thought shit was gonna jump off back in the day. And it's like you would think that we've gotten somewhere,
now. We ain't got no well.
but we
ain't got
haven't.
no fucking
Unpredictable.
We're
well.
going back to
man.
trying to protect our kids from
This shit unpredictable.
war machines, literally. If
Yeah.
you want to be literal about
Yeah.
it, they're literal war machines. They
Yeah.
were created for war.
Yeah, and that's fucked up. Like, I understand it. I got a couple of them, but I understand it.
You talking about as far as the guns?
Hell.
what
Yeah.
these people use?
Hell,
Yeah,
like-
ridiculous. Yeah. So what do you think? I mean, me, you know what I'm saying personally, I believe they should up the age or make your wait longer. I mean, especially for them type of guns. man.
Yeah,
Like, that's
yeah.
crazy.
And what's fucked up? Like, you could get them type of guns before you could get a handgun,
handgun.
for real. Because it's
That's
a
true.
hunting gun.
Yeah, exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
It's wild.
Classified.
Yeah, it's wild for real. What do y'all think about gun control? And y'all think we should have more gun control, less gun control? What y'all think about the American gun control debate?
Shit, more gun control across the board though.
Like how? Like
Like
who
it
should
just-
be able? Should they limit who should be able to own a gun?
You should do a way deeper background check on the motherfucker that's getting a damn AK-47 or whatever the fuck. Make sure the motherfucker that did a little bit of hunting. You know what I'm saying? Something.
You
I
gotta
was
have a
gonna
hunting
say,
license
what do you-
first.
What kind
Yeah,
of
yeah.
what's on your background that will make it so you can't get it? What do you think should?
Shit, mental issues. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
that's
Shit.
But there's a lot of
already-
people with mental issues that
That's
don't
not
have
reported.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
no,
like nobody knows,
But,
but
hey.
they don't even know for real.
Just like you got to get a background check, the same damn near background check you got to do for the government to get your security clearance.
So you should
What you
get
gotta
a
get on what I'm saying?
psychiatric
Who's your
evaluation.
neighbor? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Who's your childhood friend? We're gonna hit them up. That type of shit. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do, bro. Kids getting killed for no reason. That's ridiculous. So it really don't matter what you do as long as you're trying to do something. I don't care if it's the strictest whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm straight. You know what I'm saying? I'm good with hands
that
and I can
is
shoot a nigga.
one thing that I think is an interesting point in the gun conversation, argument, whatever, debate, that I don't ever hear anyone bring up. Not that I'm all in the debate or know that much about the shit or gun laws and shit, but what I think is interesting is that I don't ever hear someone talk about the fact that these are all legally purchased arms that are being used for these scenarios that we're
Facts.
talking about.
The
like-
laws, bro.
Or they, most of them are, huh?
No, they are.
Oh, yeah.
The laws,
Some of them, their
bro.
parents bought it, right?
And
Like,
these folks,
yeah.
these folks is
Yeah.
legally purchasing it, like
Yeah.
you just said. It's not like somebody like from the hood, somebody didn't chop somebody down.
Cause you know, I hear a lot of people go to the, they go right to the, well, we should just ban these kind of guns and nobody should be able to have this. So there's no reason for you to need this kind of gun. And I mean, you can say that about a fast car, like
You can say that about anything
about
that's
so many things.
extracurricular. Yeah.
But when you want to use that argument, then you have to say, well, how many people with those illegal guns that you talking about went and did this stuff that we talking about? No, that's not what's happening. So you can't really go that way with it. So
And if
I don't
you-
know what kind of, I don't know how the laws would be able to stop white people from handling shit how they want.
I believe if
They
there-
are the law, bro. They
I
make
believe
the law.
is if these motherfuckers decide, all right, we taking everybody's rifles in America, that's gonna be the start of civil war in this motherfucker. Because if I know one thing, the good old boys
They
is
got too
not
many guns and
giving
they
you
not
they
giving them up.
motherfucking rifles,
And
goddamn.
everyone that gives them up is gonna be 5 of them dudes with a bunker full of them somewhere.
with a bunker full of them bitches,
Man,
goddamn.
$500,000
ready
bunker.
to do whatever for
all
the keep
kind of
them,
space and ammo
goddamn.
in there.
Like it's really gonna be civil war around this bitch if they try to take these people guns for real. If they come to my door like, hey, alright, shit, here, goddamn.
Don't, you know what I'm saying? Don't take them, but do like the silencers. Hell, you got to register them. You know what I'm saying? Get that boy registered. Or like, just make it harder for someone to get it. Point blank, period.
What if they put a tracking device on your gun?
Goddamn.
I mean, shit, it is what it is. That's even better, because that means if I pop somebody, I got, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I was right here.
I
This is the
couldn't be
reason why I
against
did
it.
it. Hell no.
I couldn't be against it, goddamn.
I think that maybe that would help deter someone somehow.
First thing I thought was,
Most definitely.
I don't want them to know where I'm always
That was my
at.
first thought too.
Why not?
It would
But I
do
take my
pop in
motherfucking phone everywhere I go.
Exactly.
They know where the fuck I'm at for real.
I mean, but why not? What you gonna do with the gun? You gonna personally? I mean, you know
I
what I'm saying?
mean,
On
just
purpose kill a
not
nigga?
like doing something, but just in general. Like I don't want a
Shit,
motherfucker.
that should be
know.
like
This
we
nigga
at
at
the
the
point. You
barbershop.
should be able to have. Of course, if you shoulda, coulda, wouldas, but you should just. My idea. You should be able to have some type of device that you could put on a rifle like that, and when you pull up to a heavy populated area, your rifle is disabled.
It won't work.
Yeah,
I don't
like
know.
something
I don't
simple
know.
like that.
I don't know about
I
that,
don't know
though.
about that because, like, just like if somebody had one, whenever the shooter at the at the grocery
Yeah.
store, you know, his shit would have been disabled.
Well,
My
yeah.
man might have the grocery
But
store dude
he-
might have had his shit tripped or something. You know what I'm saying?
He had on. Who did he get shot at?
I know dude was. You know what I'm saying? He had on
I
the
don't know,
full
though.
body
I know that-
armor. He
that
had
was
on
the white
full
dude.
body armor. The one at the grocery store.
Yeah.
But yeah, the reason I
So-
don't think that shit would work though.
So he had on body armor that's gonna stop that. Then
I mean, so you gotta hit him in the
catch
face.
him in the leg and the arm or something.
Motherfucker gonna figure out how to get around this shit. Motherfucker gonna be able to hack this shit or whatever.
That's true.
True.
And once that happen, like you can't stop them now. If you at the mall with your pistol, they got this shit on there. He at the mall with his pistol shooting up the mall.
You can't
Your
shoot.
shit locked now.
I would think of more like
You ain't
assault
figure out how to.
rifles.
I mean,
or
even
fully
that though.
automatic
If he out
shit
there
than
with an assault
pistols.
rifle and you got your shit in the trunk and he in the parking lot, goddamn whacking folks, you can't do shit for real. You can't, cause you know.
Yeah, ain't no way to stop humans from sucking, man.
Yeah.
Nah, man, the gun laws ain't got so abroad. It's really you
Like
know what I'm
everybody got these. That's the only reason I got the motherfuckers for real. Cause I'm worried like shit. Everybody else, you can't just beat a motherfucker up no more. You beat a motherfucker up, motherfuckers gonna up a gun on you,
Can't even
goddamn.
cut some niggas out.
You can't even look at motherfuckers to step on the motherfucking shoes, goddamn.
That shit ridiculous.
Like
man.
this, you can't do shit for real to a motherfucker just, oh, you a bitch, I goddamn. Well, shit, I'm not just gonna let you goddamn shit, cause I goddamn too, goddamn.
You told me you're playing, you ruined it now.
Right.
Shit crazy. Man.
I'm gonna forward the fuck out this plan if I can, goddamn it. It's ridiculous out here for real.
Yeah, I don't. I
Parenting
don't
too,
know
bro. A
what
lot
you
goes
could
back
do.
to the parenting, bro.
I think that's got a lot to do with the shit, but I don't think you can really blame the parents because motherfucker gonna do what they gonna do regardless, goddamn. Especially with the internet.
But they are, but a little bit of deterrence. Getting that ass whooped
Yeah,
back in the
you
day.
right. If
we
you
ain't-
grew up,
we
Unless
thought
getting your ass
twice.
whooped is what made you ornery enough to want to shoot
that
up the
could
school
happen
later.
too, though.
That right there, we all know back in the but why is it so different back in the day whenever we was rose? I mean, you know what I'm saying, raised up, however the fuck you say it. Why is it so different? You know what I'm saying?
You know what I think
it's on
it
me.
is?
Y'all didn't hit me past me like
Oh
four
shit,
times.
my bad.
I'm glad the camera seen that
Man,
too.
okay.
Man,
I think I know why it's so different
Nah,
now.
I just gave it to him. So you caught it.
I think I know what it is. I don't know why it was the first time. I think that bitch was in Pearl. The first like mad school shooting, Pearl, Mississippi. It might not have been the first. I don't know what made the first, but I think now motherfuckers know it's an option, goddamn it.
What you mean?
Like motherfuckers, like you think we didn't think nobody even thought about this shit when we was growing up. Like I'm gonna go get my gun
like
and shoot everybody in this motherfucker. But once one motherfucker do it, now the motherfuckers who getting bullied thinking about the shit for real. They did shit. I'm finna go get my gun and shoot everybody in this motherfucker.
That could be part of it.
What
Is
part
it
of
the church
it?
too though? If you is it the church? If you atheist or whatever, but just think like we was raised different. It don't matter if you wanted to go to church. Like
Well,
grandma made you
because
go
it's
to
not
church,
like
bro.
it's a bunch of black people doing this, so we can't.
I mean, but it's you know what I'm saying. But
You right,
really.
everybody
You
back in
right.
the day though.
We really can't. Like,
I don't know everybody back in the day. I don't know what kind of guns they had. Access, white people had access to. Little man, white boys had access
I
to.
know
back
they
in
the
the day
same
neither.
guns. They been here.
But I'm saying,
No, I know, but I don't know if the little white boys had access. Like as far as to the point that Rico's saying, like the upbringing, how they were raised, like
Yeah.
they could have been. Nowadays, they might be being raised with access to this stuff when before they weren't. I don't really know.
It is more
And it
popular
might have something
now,
to do
though,
with being
goddamn.
raised differently now than it was before, or they might be being raised the same, and it might be more idealistic because they've seen it happen a few more times. Like you're saying, I'm not really sure what would increase the frequency of people doing something like that, but I think humans just suck, man. Some people just gonna take it way too far.
I think these schools gonna have to be like prisons now for real.
oh man, they already say that's the pipeline.
You're right. They designing them more and more.
I don't
to look-
understand that though.
because they design them more and more like jails for real. Like if we grew up, did your school, your elementary school had a fence around it?
Not the new ones. The new ones,
Not that
because like they got windows and shit. You know,
Yeah,
we
but
didn't
like-
have windows.
But we did. But these schools now got big ass fences and shit, like big ass fences and like metal detectors, and you got to go through certain doors and shit. Like our schools wasn't like that. Goddamn, our school was just in the middle of a motherfucking field. Goddamn, all these doors unlocked and all this shit. Goddamn.
Shit crazy, man. RIP to them kids, you know.
Yeah.
I hate that situation happening.
Yeah, shit gonna keep happening.
The thing is, we just, as we say here and had this debate, we don't know how the hell it was gonna change it.
They gonna have to make these schools more like prisons. They gonna have like fucking police on each hall and all kind of shit for real. Goddamn. Like this,
Like
though,
she was saying, there's no way to afford to do it.
you right, and they can't really afford that shit for real.
They don't even pay the teachers well. How you think the teachers gonna feel if all the money? Some teachers
Nah,
gonna
they
be in
got-
there resenting.
They got
for
cops
something
at the
that shit.
yeah, well, okay.
Like they didn't give us no raise, but now they didn't hire 50 more people.
It's
Who the
always
fuck is-
something. It's
who-
on him.
Man, okay. I don't even
The
want to act
people,
like
it's
I
on
want to
him,
pay
people.
us a goddamn.
I mean, you know, it's because it's doing like that.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But yeah.
R.I.P. to all the kids.
That's
R.I.P. to
fucked up.
the adults that passed. Hopefully, hopefully everyone finds a way to cope that was affected by this. All the other students, the other teachers, the other people that work in the school, everyone's parents and families and friends, fucking AU team members, like so many people that could be affected by this at that one little moment in time.
I couldn't
So-
imagine. What the fuck you thinking?
dude, tripping, man.
Man,
We fucked up too, though. We fucked up.
What you mean?
He tried to put it all on me, goddamn.
What?
Last week, we were talking about, we ain't fuck up, though, but Rod Wade,
You fucked up.
we said, what you mean?
Talk about weed. Go ahead and finish your
So
story,
there was a
sir.
story on the show, goddamn it. Well, somebody might have said Rod Wade has choked the bitch out of sleep, goddamn it. Because he was charged with choking the bitch out of sleep. We wasn't the detectives or nothing. We didn't know, goddamn it. We just report the news as it comes to us. I was just reading the shit.
true that.
So I didn't know, but some more news came out. The motherfuckers acquitted, goddamn it. So congratulations, Rod Wade. We ain't even believe you had choked that bitch up out of sleep. No way, goddamn it. Because bitches be lying, goddamn it.
Okay.
I don't know. He looked like the type that might have had did that. I think a couple of dollars might have changed that situation.
Look,
Damn me, Rod. I ain't gonna cap, Rod. You look like you the way you fell through that stage when you was walking. You a heavy-handed nigga.
Damn.
so you think he choked the bitch out of
Man,
sleep?
he
Gave
hey,
the bitch a check. Like, bitch,
What
just
you
tell
think?
him you stay
What you
asleep.
think made him so mad though that he would choke her out of sleep? He just turned. He couldn't fall asleep. He
Oh,
was just
so we
looking
back
at her.
and he choked the bitch out of sleep.
did,
then,
for sure.
goddamn,
Nah, he said
we know
that
how it
if he
go.
did.
We know how
I'm-
allegedly.
Allegedly.
But we know how it go.
What would
Not
have had
even
to
allegedly
occur
no
right
more.
before that? He was just staring at her.
He went through her phone and he seen my man Roddy Rich up in there.
No.
What you mean?
No.
Shit. Then he started staring at her. He was,
She been flued out.
man, she
she
been
been
flued out a
flued
couple
out.
times.
Dang.
I don't know how many. Drake might have been in there.
No.
Dang.
I'm
He
not
just
allegedly.
throwing bodies on her.
Damn.
I'm just allegedly saying what's going on.
Well,
Now it's on me again.
I was
See,
gonna say,
he's really
Oh,
cutting
so I
me
really
out,
wasn't
bro.
supposed to. I just
Y'all
see-
make sure y'all watch this episode.
you
He's
tax
really
it in between
cutting me out.
everyone.
When I
and then
get
you
high,
isn't he?
listen, when I get high, when the blunt come to me, I hit the blunt, goddamn.
Don't try not to get up and keep kicking this microphone.
Right.
Shit.
Hey.
I hit the blunt when it come to me. I don't be thinking about it, and I'm used to smoking
You
low.
gonna
So
go get a little
Comment down
choo-choo
below.
train and-
Comment down below how many times
and a man
how many times
fell.
Kato done hit the ball.
Dead.
too
That's a
many,
fact.
goddamn.
But yeah, Rod Wave. Yeah, he
Dang,
did.
ain't much. To know. Well,
Well, he is innocent of all charges.
Rod Wave has been found innocent
Allegedly he did.
of the latest charge, so
Yeah.
I'm glad he's innocent.
maybe she'll take him to civil court.
No,
He gotta be guilty for that, right?
I don't
Hey,
know.
all I'm saying
Well, no,
is-
that's a totally different. You can still take them to civil court, but
Even if you lose
if you're
the
not guilty,
criminal
it works. It helps in court,
Right.
That's it. And if you are guilty, that help in court at all, goddamn.
I don't know what names you see in that phone, but
Man, okay,
Hey, he's,
watch your back.
damn.
she was flying first class.
She was getting
Up in the plane.
flued.
You gotta fly. You can't get
Several
flew
times.
without in coach, goddamn.
She was getting flued first class. She was
get
Jack
flew.
Harlow.
in the seat, right? Jack Harlow might have that. You know what? He
That
was
made him
talking
mad.
shit.
No.
He heard when Jack Harlow was talking that shit on that one little joint.
Yeah, first class.
Ooh, that,
Play.
if we could line this timeline up, we might be on to
Man,
something.
okay.
People. We might be.
I don't
onto
know
something.
nothing about what they talk about. No.
See you. Wow, I'm telling you, he be just sneaking in.
Hell
with the
no.
man.
I don't know nothing
Well, since
about this
I guess
shit.
since we talking about conspiracies, we can go on to the next conspiracy that Kato brought up
Who the
off
one
the air.
to?
It's actually
I gave it to you, nigga. Okay. What conspiracy I was talking about? I didn't make the conspiracy. You ain't like I made the shit up.
I said
goddamn.
you brought it up.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't make this shit up. So
Why are you
they
so
say-
defensive about your
'cause
conspiracy?
it ain't my
It
conspiracy.
is now. Show us, Kato. It's the reverence.
I mean, the fucking did. I got this conspiracy. I believe what the fuck happened. When dude went to this goddamn grocery store and killed all these people with his pussy ass.
Shit.
One of the people he killed was a black man who figured out how to make the fucking car run on water.
Mm-hmm.
It's a few motherfuckers who done figured out
True.
how to make the car run on water.
Mm-hmm.
All them motherfuckers dead now.
That's a fact.
I don't know now, goddamn it.
They
So
need to stop with
what's
that
the-
shit.
I don't know.
What is the why are they killing the people that's making the cars run on water?
Who the fuck can't afford some water, goddamn?
It depends on where you live, first of all.
I mean, you right. You in
Because
the
California,
desert.
you're not allowed to collect rainwater.
You right. But still, like, yeah.
But also, if they
Gasoline,
already
big
figured out
bucks.
how to make it, then too late. Too late. Got it.
Yeah.
He wrote it down right here, bitch.
He's out of there now.
But ain't nobody else. That shit just in the garage now. Goddamn it. His
Can't
wife
nobody
ain't-
read the directions.
I mean, they can, but who gonna do it? Goddamn it. They just killed him. Shit. Keep on playing. Shit.
That's that Dr.
I'm
Sebi
trying to
shit.
figure out what the conspiracy is. If they got to be
That's
something else
it.
to it.
If you goddamn
If you build one, you die.
if you come to try to goddamn present this shit, hey, I got a car run on water. All right, bitch, we got you.
But hell, we didn't know until he got popped. I ain't know nothing about him.
Didn't
I knew
nobody.
about
It was a secret.
the other
I seen
ones.
the other
The
one.
government, he just did it. The government knew it was in his garage still. Like, he didn't even draw the shit. He just figured it out, goddamn it. He just, I know how to do the
He
shit.
wrote that shit down.
Alexa
somewhere.
goddamn called somebody like, hey, this nigga figured it out.
Hey, you know what? The nigga
If
been
not, you can
Googling
reverse
shit.
engineer.
What?
He been Googling too much
Googling
shit. And it flagged it, sent it straight to them folks. Like,
Man,
oh,
what?
man,
What
he's
kind of
trying-
car is gonna piss off the government?
Oh, man.
That's not what you
Instant
Google.
flag, man.
Okay.
Wait, so if that's the conspiracy, that means that the shooter at the market was hired by the government.
What if he one of them was a name? You give him a keyword and goddamn bill. He don't even
Wasn't
know.
he only like 14?
he don't even know
He's
nothing
like
about it.
18.
That
No.
was
The
elementary
market,
school.
the market definitely wasn't 14. He
Nah,
was
he
older.
was, yeah, he was 18 or 19. He was maybe 20
These
something.
dudes is young, man. They crazy, man.
But I'm saying, what if he? I don't forget what they called him, but you just
a
give him
double agent,
You
a
give him
sleeper agent.
A sleeper. He don't even know.
Sleep.
They just give him the code word and he goddamn flip out and he goddamn yeah.
What agency slept him?
I don't know. And if I did, I'm not gonna say it on the internet.
I'm trying to figure out
Man,
the
you already
conspiracy.
said too much. They
Man,
on this
okay.
podcast. Like, you might not even want to air this one.
Trying to figure out what the conspiracy
We didn't
is,
say all
man.
types of wild words. Google right when we posted.
Have you uploaded
Flagging
Alexa,
this
goddamn.
motherfucker.
I don't know. I'm not sure. Like, I don't know. I ain't researched the conspiracy. It's not mine, like I told you. I just
I
heard
thought you had
about
read
it.
what somebody had said.
Yeah, I read
don't-
some
I'm
of
tripping
it.
how the girl got. The girl got mad at me when I asked her about the dome, and she was like, "I saw the picture.
The dome, what dome?
You seen I sent you that picture of the
Oh,
flat Earth with the two
The
domes on."
conspiracy. They said the Earth is flat, and then it's got a dome on it, and then it's under the water.
Oh,
No, there's
hold on,
another
hold
dome,
on.
and then there's water above.
Okay.
And I asked her if the first dome was waterproof. I was like, "That's the waterproof for the
no,
Earth."
the second one got to be waterproof.
Well, I was counting the top ones first.
Oh,
So I
okay,
guess you know
okay.
which
I
way.
thought that
It's
was a
got-
prototype.
It's got to be waterproof. What you
Yeah, I was
mean?
like, so if that's the, I was like that, so that dome keeps the water out. And she was like, yeah. I was like, so if that's the waterproof dome, what's the other one? And she never responded.
Ah, okay.
And then later on, she was responding to everybody else. I was like, oh, she got
Except for
mad.
now. I
I was
That
just
shit was
wondering what they
stupid as
thought it
hell.
meant.
somehow I got Mormons sending me friend requests,
Oh shit!
and this
You got an African brother. You got a Chinese
once you
Kato.
accept one of them, it's on,
But
goddamn.
why is you accepting friend
'Cause-
requests from women?
Because I looked at him, he was on the bike and shit. Yeah, I
Bruh.
was like, dude, might be.
No.
I want to know what he talking about.
No.
He might be talking about
They
something.
gonna bike out
He
here.
might, he a Mormon. He don't know where I
No,
live. I hope not.
They gonna
goddamn.
bike out
He
here.
knows,
But-
bro. First of all, he knows.
They be inboxing me. I ain't know. I think
That's how the Mormons
they trying to, yeah, you know, they trying to recruit me, goddamn. But I did some research on the Mormons already, goddamn.
Yeah.
And I know I stopped when I figured out black people couldn't participate in the Mormon church or be priests or nothing. Like, you could join, but you sit over there and shut the fuck up
Yeah.
for like ever, for real, until they start getting loan members, and then they was like, all right, y'all could do this part too, and then they was like, no, but gay people, we don't fuck with them at all. But then they start getting low on members. It's like, well, shit. I mean, if y'all really want to goddamn join, y'all could come on for real. So I was like, yeah. Why the fuck is that? And none of them ever respond to me.
Hell no, they ain't gonna respond, man. What the fuck?
But I don't understand.
So
Like,
you ain't learned nothing about their religion. You just-
nothing. I mean, there was enough. When I was like, let me learn something about Mormon. And like the second or third thing I learned was that. I was like, oh, okay, that's enough for that guy.
First of all, we do not accept any new friend requests on Facebook right now. How long have you had your Facebook?
Shit, I don't know. For a
Exactly. You got all the friends you fucking need. Anybody else that's new
Yes, sir.
does not need to be there, brother. No new. Don't be trying to come send me no fuck. All I got is about 1,600 on that, and that's because my Facebook was previously some shit with the music before. I wouldn't have that many. Don't come to me trying to request. Man, why is you requesting me?
I like discussions about religion though, and when I have
Kato
them,
like fucking with people
none
with
of the
messages.
religious people can ever answer the questions that I have for real.
Rico, you remember it's that thing that be going around every year where the dude met the white lady and went to Thanksgiving and then they made it a yearly thing.
Sure.
Kato like fucking with people with messages like that. Like he just do that shit.
What you mean?
So I could see him trying to talk to the Mormons just
I
to
wanna-
be fucking
I
with like he
wanna
go.
know. I want to know.
Nah, he gonna
like,
fuck with him.
I want to know. You trying to recruit me into some shit? I
That
want to.
he
Y'all
gonna be-
still friends?
I got some questions about the shit. They still friends. Yeah, we still there.
Still Facebook
They be
friends.
posting pictures and shit. They be on their bikes and shit. They be,
You
having
be liking the picture?
No, I don't be liking the picture.
Comment on it.
No, I don't.
Why you ain't answer me about something?
Man, right? Just troll the hell out his ass
I'm not gonna.
under every post. Troll his ass. What about that
Then post
question
the
I
link
asked
too.
you? Right.
Post the link.
What about this?
Right.
Post the link.
This be black activists like a motherfucker.
Why
They
can't
not
Oh,
like
on.
black folks around your dad's time or your granddad's.
Man. Why can't I participate?
What I wanted to be a priest. I'm already a reverend.
Get dressed up and take a picture outside.
I'm finna go give me a bike.
And a mixologist.
Give me a bike. Where y'all at?
And an animal
Man, we
scientist.
could start our own Mormon group, man. Black Mormons.
We ain't
Fuck
gotta be Mormons though.
it. Hell yeah. We just totally reverse.
Cause I don't want no horse.
We could wear black shirts with white ties.
And then request
I
them.
don't want no tie neither.
Hey, we gonna do it and request them with a picture. All three of us standing. Like,
White folks could join yesterday, but you could join today, goddamn.
that dude looks familiar right there.
What?
They gonna go back. Okay. Okay.
They go send the Mormon mafia.
For sure.
Oh man.
They come. Y'all what now?
They already on your head.
Do Mormons drink?
Okay.
Do they drink?
I don't know.
See,
They
we
make their
do.
own drink.
I think everybody drink. All the religions drink a little bit of some kind of wine that they make themselves. I bet for
Yeah.
real. I bet they do for real.
They
Wouldn't
smoke
surprise
though.
me.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had their little pipes. They had their pipe.
Damn Mormon. I'm gonna have to read up on that shit.
Yeah, I be researching different religions. And
No offense to the Mormons.
You
I
didn't
don't
learn
know
nothing. You
anything
didn't
about it.
research the
that
religion.
was
You didn't
enough.
learn nothing
I
about
learned,
the religion.
I learned enough.
That's not the religion.
Yeah, that's what they believe. That's what the church believed. I mean, I know that ain't the first thing I learned. I learned like two more things, and then that popped up.
But that's
I
not
went
the
into
religion.
that a little bit.
That's like being like, found out that the people that wrote the Bible made another version of it.
No, that's not. The religion
That's
said
not learning
the religion
what was
was
in
like
the Bibles.
the religion was like, no, y'all black people can't be a part of this. Like y'all not up to par with
That
us.
was part of their like beliefs.
Yeah, that
in
was
the
that.
religion.
Yeah, like
That
y'all
was like
not
scripture.
y'all not up to par with us. Yeah,
It's-
that was
it's-
in
Oh,
the
so they
scripture.
rewrote
Like
the
you a
scripture.
lesser person than us for real.
It's Mormons commenting and looking at this shit like, man, he's wrong as fuck.
I mean, I don't think so, because if it's so, they would be responding to me
How
on
many
Facebook and
how
telling
many web
me.
pages did you read?
Like I don't
articles
know, 3 or 4. I don't remember. It was a while ago. When I be researching
Man.
shit, like I research
Well,
the shit.
Hopefully you'll add a Mormon to your Rolodex of interesting.
Hey, we
friends
don't
to-
got. He's cutting out the fucking subscribers. We don't got nothing against Mormons. You know what I'm saying? We love everybody. Fuck that. Subscribe to
I
us.
mean, you right. I ain't had no
We
problem.
ain't gonna have
with 'em.
nobody from Africa
Hopefully
subscribing.
you get you one.
We ain't gonna have nobody from the West Side subscribing.
You
I
did
ain't
just-
I ain't
you
no
don't want
problem
the Chinese
with 'em.
Cato to be a friend.
I
Like,
didn't have no problem with
you
the
be
Mormons.
acting like that, but you be hating on
I
them
was
for
just
real.
trying to have a
I
conversation.
didn't even
with
realize
them.
that till Rico pointed it out just now.
I won't be hating on nobody.
Man, we love everybody.
I love
What's
them
going
too.
on? We're just trying to join the team.
Man,
Kato say we can't, so
No, come
and
on, we can-
you are a
I
reverend, so
just
he
to-
is right.
I just
Right.
told you I was finna go get a bike, and we gonna gotta be out here with him. Just get a bike, and the
If
goddamn, I'm finna Facebook. I'm like, where
If
y'all
y'all
at?
hey, if y'all let us, we willing, man.
We
to
out
whatever
here. We
y'all
gonna
do.
pull up.
Do we have to start out like they did? Do we have to like start out and you can't be no white people, and then slowly get there?
Yeah, that's what I said. Like, but it's gonna be just a 2-day thing. Like today, white people can't join, but tomorrow we got y'all.
Hey, man, y'all can join anytime you want to. Subscribe
just
to the Smoking
tomorrow.
Permitted podcast. Damn that.
Oh shit! I'm just bullshitting. Y'all can join whenever y'all like to. Goddamn. We need y'all to join.
I came across something interesting that tickled me a little bit.
Okay then.
Laughed to myself. LOL.
What tickles your
Your
fancy?
tickle's different, so we're gonna see what this is.
Man, okay, it's gonna be weird as hell. You know it's gonna be weird as hell.
Yeah. I came across a term called dry drunk.
Dry drunk.
Dry drunk.
I don't. Is it like dehydrated liquor? Goddamn, I don't
Go into
understand.
this, man.
No,
Actually,
don't.
I'm just gonna-
Oh, you got a clip. goddamn.
Dry drunk.
No, I was looking up definitions and stuff after I read the little article.
Dry drunk. I know it's gonna be weird.
Gotta be.
You
First of
know
all,
it's
why are
gonna
you
be
reading
weird.
anything about a dry drunk? But go ahead. That's what I'm saying.
know
See,
it's gonna be weird.
he be on some other shit.
You know
but
how you can make ranch into the little powder? Ain't to make some liquor to that.
I don't know how you could do that. I know how you get in the pack. Yes.
Yeah,
I don't know how you could do it.
You don't do it. No, you don't do it
Nah,
yourself.
You
Yeah.
said you take the red.
No,
you was a magician too.
Y'all seen that? You know what I'm saying? You can't lie.
Hit it over
He
the
said,
tray
you know
and
how to take
everything.
the ranch
You
and
right,
make it into
you
the
right.
and spray.
You're right. You're right.
He
You
sprinkled
don't.
on the blood.
I did. I
know how to
did.
do everything,
That's
nigga.
good seasoning for the blood. No, you don't do it, but they've got ranch seasoning.
They do. I know.
Okay, so maybe they got some liquor seasoning.
And that get you dry drunk.
Oh, come
He
on,
ain't getting
man. What the hell?
He eating it instead of drinking it.
This says, dry drunk is a colloquial expression that describes an alcoholic.
time
No, right. He's
Time out.
He's gonna slide past that shit.
What the fuck does colloquial mean?
That's a Star Trek order. What the fuck does that mean?
Right. That's like a cousin to a Cleon.
Right.
What does colloquial mean, man?
I don't know the exact definition. I think it just means like a unnecessary or kind of silly thing.
Okay.
I don't know. I could be completely wrong. Don't go with my definition. Y'all gotta
the
Google.
fuck?
Hey, ask Alexa. Alexa, what is colloquial? Is that?
The adjective colloquial is usually defined as characteristic of or appropriate to ordinary or familiar conversation rather than formal speech or writing, informal. For more,
like-
ask me to give you more definitions for colloquial.
Give me some more. Oh, never mind.
What's it? Trying to think of one.
It's all good, man. We're talking about some fucking dry. I'm just
Yeah,
thinking about the
we
powder
got
liquor
stuck
now.
on colloquial, goddamn.
Anyway,
I can't even say
dry
the
drunk
shit.
is a colloquial expression that describes an alcoholic who no longer drinks but otherwise maintains the same behavior patterns of an alcoholic.
Is he drunk anyway?
Hey, man. That motherfucker's lit.
What? Like he don't even drink.
This motherfucker ain't even drunk. He just act like that. I'm fucking with a motherfucker that's a dry drunk, bro.
What? Not me.
So
I
you just
am.
be like you just be mad or you be like how niggas act when they drunk and
Certain
can't
drunks
get
I
they
don't like.
alcohol, but
Certain drunks I do.
you act like that even though you ain't drunk.
Belligerent drunks I don't like. The ones that be.
I don't like being around drunk at all, for real. Like when it's a motherfucker, you can tell like, this motherfucker drunk. I don't want to be around.
I like them old wino drunks, like the old motherfuckers that just stumbling, talking
See,
shit.
not me,
right.
because when they stumble, like, dude, they gonna touch you.
No, I don't be nowhere around them. Like I just be looking at that, like my man is told the fuck up right
Oh yeah,
now.
I gaze now. I like,
You know what I'm saying?
I
That
like
shit's
goddamn drunk
hilarious.
and crackhead gazing, goddamn.
Yeah, that
Weird.
type of
means
shit,
those
you know.
are wet drunks.
Wet drunk. You know what? I'm not using that term,
That
but
nigga just dry drunk. He just dry drunk.
he just dry drunk. That mean
So
They
much.
be like,
I'm
why you got an
using that.
attitude all the time? Why you be forgetting shit?
Yeah, what?
He dry drunk.
Some motherfuckers,
that's fucked up.
motherfuckers who drink that the alcohol with like the fake beer and the fake Zima and shit.
Yeah.
They be dry drunk, goddamn.
That's fuck dry drunk. So when you drink the alcohol, like you said, the alcohol, the beer with no alcohol, in it,
Yeah, the 0%
you up
content.
here acting, you dry drunk.
Motherfucker dry drunk.
Over there dry drunk drinking them no alcoholic motherfuckers.
Okay.
That's a good
Hell
one.
no.
That's a
I
good
thought it
one.
was interesting.
That would just be weird. He be reading real shit, goddamn.
He do. He come out the door with some wild
Like,
shit.
why does the world do stuff like this? Why are we at a point where people feel like we need a term, dry drunk?
I wonder was I dry
But picture
drunk.
somebody, yeah, picture that though.
Damn.
Like an
a
ornery ass.
motherfucker always just like I ever. Like motherfuckers be turned up all the
No,
time.
it's the one that's like it's like
it's just
someone,
a little
like an
angry.
alcoholic like need to go to
Yeah.
meet to alcohol like
And now you
not like
quitting. You
yeah.
still, you might as well drink the shit.
But you still act like that even though you sober.
Fuck this shit, drink
That's
this
messed
shit.
up.
You probably don't talk it to me.
He wasn't a mean motherfucker.
What the
wanna
fuck is
be
his name?
goddamn
is?
The one that I don't got no problem with.
What?
Larry.
Larry.
But no, he got the right.
Subscribe to all the Larrys. Subscribe.
Okay.
We don't got no problem with no
We
Larrys.
don't. We don't. We love the lyrics. Pause, goddamn.
Just edit that out, man.
Okay.
It was a glitch right there.
We love the smoking.
All right, we can move on, y'all.
Right,
We can move
okay.
on. Y'all want to talk about this versus?
Man.
Rico's the only one that did all his homework.
8 Ball
I watched the
MJG
whole thing.
versus UGK. I didn't
We
get
don't
to
got an
finish
8
it.
ball MJG drop. I was going. We got
Smoke something, bitch.
I ain't get to finish it, but I still know who won in my head. Who won in life? Like I don't even want to now consider
Damn.
that ain't. I'm talking about my life just throughout listening
Who
to
won
the
in
music.
life?
You heard what
Not,
he said.
not who won in life. Not
You
who
heard
won
what he
in life.
said.
Who did win in life? Let's see.
Let's talk about the verses.
Who won in life, Reverend Cato?
As far as the verses, in my opinion, y'all
Probably
bullshit.
don't want the smoke.
Y'all bullshit. Y'all bullshit. Y'all bullshit. As far as the verses, who I think won. Y'all leave me the fuck alone. What y'all think about the verses? What the fuck y'all think won?
The versus was
opinion?
UGK and 8 Ball MJG. Do y'all have a favorite out of the two of those groups? I know they both iconic
Absolutely.
groups.
This is my
Who's your favorite out the
This-
two
this-
duos?
two of my top 3 rap groups of all time. And it's
It's on
UGK.
Slim.
Yeah.
It's UGK then 8 Ball MJG. In my opinion. It's real close. It's real close. Like it
But
if
UGK's first.
if it could be a tie,
win.
it'll be a tie.
No, one's got to win.
I knew that was how you was gonna come with it. So yeah,
UGK?
UGK got to win.
I should say a tie because how he gonna say one got to win and he's the one that be coming with 2.5s and
He's the one
I
that
don't
made.
knows
He
and
one that made
all this
2.5.
stuff.
Like
Exactly.
it was 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
2.5.
He made 2.5s.
Listen, I give it a 2.5.
Yeah.
In the bottom, I give it a
Why y'all be
2.5.
acting?
You did.
I was just talking about out of these two
always
groups.
be trying to see how. All right, go
Two
ahead.
groups in the verses. Which out of the two groups, which group do you like more? That's all I'm asking.
Before the verses, I would have said UGK, but after the verses,
So this changed your whole opinion.
Now we was gonna talk about after two. That's why I was wondering before. That's why I was wondering before. Mine UGK before. I listened to them more.
no, I mean seriously though. Before the verses, I was a UGK fan, but after me seeing the verses and listening to the music, I had to say 8 Ball MJG.
You
bro.
think they won? Is what you're saying, or you think they just had better music?
So they, I had to win if he think it changed this entire.
Not necessarily.
opinion.
Not if you're basing it on a versus
See, I wasn't-
kind of thing.
I wasn't doing the win lose thing no more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Until Kato brought it up, which is it is a versus.
They
You're supposed
both
to,
called verses.
it is
goddamn.
called versus. So
Somebody
I would
gotta
say
win.
only because Pimp wasn't there, bro. If Pimp was
Yeah.
there, he would have controlled the crowd. We
Yeah,
all know
Pimp,
that.
Pimp wasn't there. We know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it would have been
saying?
completely different. They might not have. They might not have did it if Pimp wasn't.
They wouldn't have done
Pimp
this
would have
shit.
made it like a versus. just cause.
Man, okay. I don't think Pimp would have done this. Man, ain't nobody
Yeah,
finna do that old suck ass
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, Pimp was like, man, I ain't mind get up. Yeah,
But
yeah.
if I could see that. But if he got up there, he'd be like, "No, man, we finna be battling, man."
I mean, y'all cool
It's
and
supposed
shit,
to be a
nigga, but
versus,
after
man.
this over, nigga.
Yeah, that type of
Fat
shit.
ass nigga.
Damn.
I was Pimp right there, though. I'm just saying, it was the verses.
Yeah, it was good though. I liked it. It didn't feel like a battle thing at all, which I didn't mind with those two groups because their music is so similar, and I'm not extremely well versed on their catalog like that. Like, I don't know some of those old songs like that, or some of those songs off the albums that if you didn't hear the whole album, you wouldn't have never heard.
I
the
know
song.
all this shit. I owned all them albums.
Yeah, no,
Them two motherfuckers
talking.
right there, I'm a super fan. Like, since I was real little. Like, yeah, everybody MJG.
that's it. Look how big he was when he was real little.
I was just this big, though.
When I was real little.
Trying to imagine that.
I used to love this shit for real.
Kato's bad as hell. I know
I
that.
wasn't
I
bad.
know that
I
much
wasn't
just from
bad.
listening to the
Man,
podcast.
I was good.
Creek Babies, yeah.
Good
I
to
was
be a
good.
man.
I was good at the shit I did.
Was Kato a Creek Baby?
Absolutely. 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 I'm going to get me a Creek Baby tattoo.
My sister called me one the other day.
Because she is. I don't know why the fuck you won't accept it, goddamn.
I did. I came over here. Did.
Hey, you
I
know,
told her she was too.
like I said, I was watching the pod with some people, man. I think was watching that one, and when you said that you was playing in the paid part, whatever you called it, the first thing they said was like, "That's where the shit and stuff be at."
Not where I was. That was the only clean part.
Like they was like, that was where the
I ain't never seen no shit in Greece that I've been in. Like,
Bro,
no.
they was like, that's the shit you said
Like
it, I
the
think.
sewer system's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
set up like that. Shit don't just drain out until they got
Like that's where the
open.
shit from the road and shit, you know what I'm saying, come down and run
Yeah,
out
that
to.
shit do.
You know what I'm saying? You know that shit be having all types of stuff in there. A little bit more than the creek.
It do be more than the creek.
I don't know.
But
It was
it's
all
still
dry
on
over there
creek.
where I was
But
on the pavement. So I don't know about none of
who
that.
you think got the best songs?
Oh yeah, the verses.
Yeah, we were doing the verses.
Right. Oops. Motherfuckers be smoking, getting high.
Man,
Y'all know how
okay,
this
smoking
shit go.
is
That's
permitted.
big, yeah,
Very
Goddamn.
much so.
Look at this.
And
Oh,
man,
That we gonna put that mark up this time. How many times?
how many times did I pass
How
it
many
the
times
right
did
way?
Kato pass the blunt the right way? All right, versus.
I didn't.
songs.
Like I said, I didn't get through all of it, but I'm
I'm talking about just
I'm still
besides
a- I'm
the
still a-
verses. Just the songs you've heard. You probably ain't heard.
GK man.
You ain't heard a lot of 8-Ball MJG, have you?
I've heard a fair amount via Pope.
Yeah.
Shout out Pope. Shout out Pope.
yeah.
Son Malik graduated.
Happy graduation.
Seen
For
him
sure.
last night.
Congratulations. I don't know what to say.
For sure.
Yeah.
So that was
through Pope.
unanimous, right? Until after the verses, you flipped your decision.
Yeah, that's for sure.
So,
Now
J-Ball,
when now
MJG.
was I did I think I just liked MJG so much more when I was younger that I didn't really pay attention to 8-Ball as much, maybe.
So I don't
Because
understand.
he was
it.
going off a little more than I remember.
I don't understand it.
I remember hearing a couple songs he be going off with, but it was like every song he was going off on.
8-Ball
I was
always
like,
been harder than
all right,
MJG.
I don't remember him rapping.
He always been harder than MJG.
That's a lot
What
of
you
people's opinion,
think?
but I still
8-Ball
like
or
MJG
MJG?
better.
Am I zoned out? I was thinking about some wildlife shit.
No.
Y'all put the cloud up, boy, in my head. 'Cause they seen that, I was like, damn. I was thinking like, damn. But 8-Ball and MJG, again, as I was listening to the verses, MJG was spitting. MJG was spitting. 8-Ball was spitting too. Them boys is very lyrical.
8-Ball be
Very
they
lyrical,
both be
man.
spitting,
They were
but
slept on with their
8-Ball
lyrics because they.
Yeah.
A lot of time people think about the South. They think about beats. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people think about the crunk era.
I
You
don't
know
know.
what I'm saying?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think they were slept on though, because when they was big, they was the biggest thing out
To
for
us,
real.
yeah, to us though,
No,
to
not
us.
down here, yeah.
Like
us.
everywhere, like for a minute.
Nah, the
8-Ball.
Not New
South
York,
got
bruh.
like
Not New York, bruh.
nationwide for real when the crunk era hit.
Yeah,
That's when the
exactly.
South really got
Exactly.
I
nationwide.
guess I ain't know nothing
in
outside of
states.
us, goddamn.
Yeah,
I mean, because it was messed up, but it was like that. Because see, like I said, I'm a military brat. You know what I'm saying? My pops and my stepdad was in the military, so I moved everywhere. I was listening to up north music. I was listening to down south. I was listening to West Coast. I was listening to everything, and the South was the most slept on. You know what I'm saying? At first, New
We
York had it.
We always been the hardest.
For sure, but New York had it. You know what I'm saying? New York had it, and then the West Coast grabbed it up for a minute.
Yep.
South had it ever since.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, once the South got it, it was over.
It's
goddamn.
over with. Everybody know that though.
It was over. Them motherfuckers mad. Like, no, the South ain't goddamn. Like, no, yeah.
And it ain't going nowhere no time
It's just
soon.
going around cities in the South now, goddamn.
It was a great matchup, though. I was surprised they said they threw it together in 4 days.
Yeah.
I was a little frustrated that they had to try so hard to get people to be excited about the shit, but also I was like, I don't know the words of this shit neither, man. They probably
I
just
knew
don't know the
words
words.
of all of this
Like,
shit.
it probably just wasn't the right crowd to be hyped to that
Yeah,
show.
but-
Why go though?
Why
That's my
don't?
thing.
Yeah,
Because
why the
it's the
fuck are
thing
you
to
there?
do.
Yeah, right. I'm going to the verses.
It's so.
And they done got
motherfuckers be
tickets, they
hyped,
don't-
There's
man.
they
people
don't
that
even
go
know
to
the
concerts all the time that don't know but the 3 songs on the radio.
When there's niggas like us that could have went
That's
and
how
been out there,
concerts get sold out. All these people don't know all the words to all your songs.
and everybody be well. Fuck me up now. Every event, everybody watches the fucking event through their fucking phone. You pay to get in this bitch to look at this bitch on your motherfucking phone.
They want to show folks that they going live and showing folks I'm here. I'm actually, yeah, you know, it's all that clout shit, that
Fuck
hype
that
shit.
shit. Take 2 pictures, goddamn it, and watch the fucking show, goddamn.
I be
Yeah,
forgetting to
your
take
phone,
a picture
man.
after time if I'm doing some
Right.
shit.
I be forgetting
like, oh,
this
damn,
shit.
I should take a picture.
Right.
Drop your phone off at the door at my events. 'cause
Right.
it's
Just
focusing
leave that
everybody have a
motherfucker
good
in the
time.
car, goddamn.
Yeah.
This is a comedy. They said Kevin Hart shows and shit. You can't even bring your phone in the building,
That's
goddamn.
good, man. Folks be bootlegging and shit. You remember
Yep.
them days?
Man, okay.
Damn shit, shaking camera, shaking and shit.
I almost hit that motherfucker.
Man, I was looking at the corner of my eye, and the tally was gonna go up. I was gonna talk shit again.
Okay. I almost hit that bitch.
Wait, what was the 2 words we almost got canceled for? Don't say them out loud.
Oh, the N word and the P word. Apparently,
We said one of them a lot already, huh?
TikTok had sent us a warning, like, "Hey, we silenced this one because y'all had said some shit."
N with the A,
They,
At the end?
yeah,
Yeah.
and then P with the Y. at the end.
yeah. We said,
TikTok,
but we had said it too many times in a brief moments.
In a clip.
Yeah.
So you can only
There was a
say it,
clip.
but not,
It was a TikTok. Like, it was a TikTok. Yeah.
y'all maxed it out. Y'all hell.
Like, what you mean, y'all?
What you mean,
You,
y'all
was
took it?
you
I
was
was
on
in it
there
too. Y'all set me up.
I ain't seen it. He just told me today. I was,
See
I ain't
how your
seen
folks
I ain't
do
seen
you?
it either. They told
What
me.
the
But then it came back. They challenged the shit, and it came back. And they was like, "Nah, y'all straight. Don't worry about it."
Oh.
Y'all, so it got the sound back on there.
I got to see that.
But
man.
yeah,
I
apparently
got to
we
see that.
yeah.
So we was right there at the limit.
Man, okay.
man.
Ooh,
So they
wait.
probably watching us now.
I
Right.
ain't gonna lie, man. I be trying to tone it down because I know that we have a broad audience. But this reverend to the left,
I'm just saying.
even when he was just on the phone with the teacher, like,
This my partner though. This my partner.
but she's trying to be the teacher.
That's
Nigga like,
why.
man, I gotta smoke some
That's
shit.
why.
I would've-
That's why I ain't say the mo. That's why I ain't say her whole name.
for sure.
Yeah,
That's for sure.
You
That's
just
for
been
sure.
running, and then we don't know what city they from.
We don't know
of this
nothing
shit.
about it. We just know that how she feel. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
it don't matter if Red was on the phone with the teacher, if he's on the phone with old people, babies.
I don't talk to them. Neither one of them.
No,
Neither
my
one
God.
of them. I don't talk to neither one of them. Don't call me.
I'm not gonna have no
I
old
was
people
talking about
watching
he was
the
gonna fight
podcast.
the old person that time. We was talking
Well,
about.
no, he was gonna fight me, and I was gonna defend myself.
yourself, my
yeah,
We don't got nothing
yeah.
against old people.
No, but
Subscribe 100 and below. If you over 100, shit, we gonna do something special for you.
If you over 100, fuck with me. I
How
fuck
about
with them.
this lady yesterday told me she wouldn't mind living to 120. She said she was 60, and I said, "You want to do another 60?" And she said, "Hell yeah." She said my dad. I think she said my dad lived to be 85, and my grandma lived to be 105.
Like if I'm good, if I'm moving around and shit, I'm up
120.
there.
That's the
shit.
key to life, man.
If I'm good and if now I want to be laid up in the bed nowhere like he 120.
Boom.
Right, like nah, bitch.
Can't even drool. You have to
Right,
spit.
This some bullshit.
You
I
too
don't-
old for spit.
But if I'm still out here in my garden at 120, like shit, hell yeah, shit. Whatever. When they found the youth, I'm signing up. Like I want some. Let me live forever.
I found the federal youth.
Did you?
I know what keeps you young, bro.
What keep you young?
I'm gonna say that shit off
It's
there.
a secret. Ah,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, it's two things.
Okay.
You want me to go ahead and tell y'all?
Shit, tell us.
Weed and milk.
Weed and milk. See, I
kind of
can't-
milk?
You drink
I
milk?
ain't-
Do
I
you
can't-
drink real milk?
I can't.
Not no other shit.
I'm lactose intolerant. I used
Man,
when I
you
was
do.
younger.
What makes
do.
you think that
Get outta
milk
here.
is part of it?
Okay. When I was
What makes
younger,
you think that milk is part of it?
Shit, because, bruh, trust me, it's weed, and you gotta drink a lot of fucking milk.
this nigga ain't got no explanation. Just goddamn cuz.
I don't
Bruh.
think you're supposed to drink a lot of milk.
I'm 67 years old,
I am 77.
so how the fuck you gonna tell me?
Okay then.
Damn.
Okay
I was
then.
trying to
Weed
get
and
him to
milk,
just
bro.
get a secret
I
away.
ain't no weed and milk. I can't drink milk
67,
though. I'm lactose. I used to drink it when I was a kid, but now I shit everywhere. Well, not everywhere, but just a lot.
You know what?
It'll be only one place.
You'll
like
never
shit in
tell people
everywhere.
how to set your ass up.
Who the fuck shit in everywhere? goddamn?
The Mormons, they gonna get your ass too. They gonna get you drunk.
Everywhere. God damn, man.
They gonna slip you some
I ain't know that's
goddamn
what was
milk,
coming
and there's gonna be
next,
shit all over the damn place. God.
Yeah, the
damn.
nigga without the questions. This shit in everywhere.
That motherfucker shit all over the damn place. What the fuck?
Jesus.
Yeah, not everywhere.
We got
like,
pictures to prove
it's
it.
not uncontrollable.
We don't got to stay here. It's okay. We don't got to stay here.
Sometimes
So,
you got shit all over the place. Go ahead.
I don't think you do.
Okay.
Sometimes you do, bro.
All
Alright,
over the place.
check
All
this
over the
out.
place.
Not all over the place,
check
but that
this
shit gonna
out.
come.
Like how the little,
I got
how
a
the little
story.
light thing was all over the place.
I got a story.
Look how you did shit like that.
I got a story. When I was young, Mississippi, the apartment complex we lived in, me and the maintenance man, they got into it about some shit. He had found some shit he shouldn't have found,
Word.
and he was fucking with it. Bitch, you leave this shit alone, goddamn.
Watch
Like,
out,
bitch,
bitch.
you only 12. Like, I don't give a fuck out of him. You leave this shit alone.
Right.
So we had some words and shit. There was an empty apartment. I know this is the maintenance man that cleans the apartments. It's gonna take a left turn right here.
I think I know what's going on, people.
I went in the apartment. It's the middle of something. I shit it in the living room. I closed the door and left the shit.
Hell.
Shit it in these folks' living room.
I mean, it's empty apartment. Don't nobody live here. But he got to come clean it,
It's the
goddamn.
human shit.
God
12
damn.
year old hot shit. And you
It just so happened I'm outside today. He comes to clean his apartment. And he quit his job today.
Kato.
I remember that shit
Damn.
like it was yesterday, for real.
See, I told you humans. Humans, man.
Nah, Kato ass.
Leave shit alone. But that's a different lifestyle. I'm gonna
He
live for
did.
now.
He did. Leave it
Exactly.
alone.
Exactly.
You
You,
left
you
the
say
shit
the
alone.
you say the right motherfucking
That's
term.
a different
Leave
lifestyle.
shit a fucking alone.
I don't know what the fuck going on right now.
Hit them
goddamn.
both. Shit, we're smoking permitting this motherfucker. Shit, we in this
They-
bitch. That's how we do. Come join us. Shit,
It's too much of a size difference.
man. You know what?
Okay, so we have questions, people.
Pause.
Moving on.
Kato actually has a question this week.
I got a question.
Kato's question.
No. I got
like
a
that.
theme song, man. What?
I like that.
Copyright that shit. Copyright that shit. You gonna hear that shit from now on.
I like that.
Do you remember your question?
We got a vocalist on the show. We finna have all kind of fucking songs.
That boy Bob.
Gonna put some Tom drums too.
Nigga, you should have seen the try
Kato's
drunk.
question. See, we can do that too.
All the
Yeah.
motherfucking topics now. You gonna sing them open, goddamn.
All right, I'll work on it.
Okay, so. That's why I gave you the question.
I got it. I was just checking in
Because
case
I
you wanted to go with
I
it.
ain't want to. But so, I had a thought. Some people say I love you way too motherfucking much. I mean, I don't know if you can say it too much, but I think
I think you
sometimes
feel like that you can.
it might lose its effect to now. It only means bye for real. It don't really mean like you don't get the feeling that you're supposed to feel when you hear it. It just means bye for
Or
real.
say it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What y'all think about that? It's a touchy subject, goddamn motherfucker. Oh, you nigga don't want to tell me you love me? Like, nah, that's not really it.
Voices for people.
Oh no, I don't know.
Slim, you want to jump in?
No, he done locked it. He don't.
He pulled a
I
Chris.
ain't
on
about
me.
to talk about
Okay.
that shit. Hell no.
This would get a lot of motherfuckers in trouble. Goddamn it.
That shit right there. That shit like there is being at the house, watching fucking Love and Hip Hop with your old lady. That's what that shit's like.
I don't watch none of those shows. So I don't know how that would work. But I guess it's not pleasant. See, it was a breeze across my knees. Right?
That's how you know. That's exactly how it is.
See, that shit was uncomfortable. Goddamn.
The hoochie daddy guys are telling you, shut the fuck up.
I ain't nothing else to say.
Change the subject. We love everybody.
But I'm just
Hey,
saying though, the shit loses its effect for real.
I mean,
Let's see
It
what you
don't
mean.
hold the same weight.
I
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
had
you
the same idea about saying certain things repetitively just to say them.
Just to
Instead of
say 'em.
saying it when you want to say it because you're compelled to say it.
Yeah.
But
some
That's
people
my
genuinely
simple-
mean it. You know
I
the
mean, you
person.
genuinely mean it every time, but it still, it doesn't,
You know the person.
it just don't hold, it just mean bye for real.
It gets watered down if you say it too much. Just like
Yeah,
anything.
like anything.
It'll get watered
Yeah.
down.
yeah,
You know. And that's just real.
That's a tough conversation to have.
With your significant other, especially.
What?
yeah.
That's
Yes.
how you feel? I mean, yeah, but it ain't, you got chill
Right.
out.
Oh, so that's one of those times when you are you're not being heard for what you meant.
Yeah.
They're just saying, they're just listening. Oh, because
Yeah.
when I asked how come I can't just be heard, well, never mind.
Man, okay,
Okay.
we're not.
I got one. Hold on. I got one for
I
Bob.
see how this now it's cool.
Here you go, Bob. Here you go. How many times do you think is enough to say I love you within a month's time?
In a month?
Within a month?
I don't know.
No. I'll break it down to a week.
I don't know if you could really put a number on it.
Yeah,
Just
I don't even
like,
know. Like,
but
in a,
whenever
it'd be
the-
hard to break it down to a day, really.
Waking up, going to sleep, coming in from work. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
whenever you feel compelled, for real. But
Yeah,
it's gotta mean more than just you finna go. I love you. Like that don't. It don't. When you tell a motherfucker you love them, you supposed to get little butterflies and shit for real.
But
Look a
I'll-
motherfucker in their eyes like, bitch.
That's a romantic
I
I
love
love
you.
you. You
Yeah,
can say
but-
I love you to your nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, you're right. You can,
See
but
what
you
I'm
don't say that shit out like every time you goddamn leave. Like, I love you, nigga.
Shit,
No,
some
some
niggas,
niggas
some
do.
niggas do that, bro.
Well, you right. You right.
You know what I'm saying? That like, cause that might be the last time you see that cat. You know what I'm saying?
That was the argument that when I had this conversation, that was the, like, what if it's the last time? I don't feel like you should just think like that for real. Like that's really dark to think. Like, all right, you finna go.
Yeah.
This might be the last time I ever see you.
But you're not answering that question, though. What if it's the last time?
I mean, then,
So then
but,
what?
I mean, then what is that like? What's on your mind the most? Like, damn, I ain't say I love him the last time I saw him.
I would think, because I've thought this through. Now, we won't
Who was
go
on?
into why.
Who-
I just
going on?
forgot. Who was on?
I gave it to you,
Oh,
or you gave it to
okay,
you.
I don't know.
I don't see.
Well,
see,
that's who's on
then.
me.
People tell us who the fuck.
All right, you got skipped the most, so it's all you.
Bow.
Shit.
I'm glad he admitted to that shit.
I mean, I don't
They
know.
seen
but,
it.
but y'all said it, so I mean, I agree. I didn't know who I was skipping. I just had to see the play. Like, I was bloody. Yeah, okay, how you doing?
I knew what to do with you.
Right.
Every time it was in my hand.
Right, I know exactly what you for.
Again?
Smoking's permitted, goddamn.
The person in the middle always has covers. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
We was younger.
It was good the first couple blunts, but the more blunts we get in, then the less goddamn. I'm
Shit.
just like, hey, blunts. I'm sorry. But yeah, that was a question I had.
Now, another thing on that though, like with your partner saying "I love you" with that all the time shit, that could also be some snake shit. You know what I'm saying? Like just a way to for you like, oh, this nigga really fuck with me, or this nigga like my brother. You know what I'm saying? Blah 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 blah. Nigga might not be about shit.
Yeah.
Folks use that term loosely.
It's real
You know what I'm
loose,
saying?
yeah. It's a lot of motherfuckers that told me I love you, and I be wanting to tell them like, bitch, what? Come on,
Right,
man.
get out of here, man.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, if you think about what you might be thinking about if you saw someone for the last time and didn't know it was gonna be the last time, and you didn't say, you you're not comfortable with whatever the last thing you said was. It's not that it necessarily has to be "I love you." That's just the ideal thing to say. Unfortunately, in that gruesome scenario. But if you sitting there thinking, like, I've thought about this before, at least I have. So, if this is the last time that I saw this person that's gone, and I'm thinking about the conversation we had before they left, or the last time I talked to somebody, and I'm thinking about this conversation or how it went, or if I forgot some, or why the conversation even started, or any of that stuff, and I'm thinking about the last things that we talked about, or the last thing that I said, and I'm thinking like, damn, what if that's the last time I see them, or the last time they see me? It might not be what I want them to remember as the last thing.
Yeah. I don't think people don't dwell on saying "I love you." You know what I'm saying? It's just something that a motherfucker might say as a term of "I'm out." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You my nigga. I see. Hopefully, I see you next time. If I don't, you know what the deal is. Type situation.
Maybe if you follow "I love you" with the person's name
That's a
instead
little
of
deep,
doing
brother.
it.
I
Do
ain't
that.
That's
No,
deep,
saying,
bro.
I'm saying the times that you do that would be the times that you mean it the way that you're compelled,
okay, then.
as
That's
opposed
deep.
to
No.
just letting it
So
be
now,
all the other
now
times.
we agreeing it do mean just by the other time.
Well, that's what it
Nah.
sounds like. The consensus.
That changes the whole shit. A nigga better not leave out the door and say "I love you" with my name behind it, with eye contact.
I was thinking of your significant other, really. That I
Okay.
wasn't
See
thinking.
what I'm saying?
okay.
That's deep.
I thought after you went off the "this means bye" because everyone using it that way. All right, so if we're going back to the original question,
Back to the original.
yeah,
Thumbs
I'm
up.
sorry, I didn't say that.
Yeah,
Sorry,
hey,
guys.
The way we left that
Sorry.
off.
I thought about that though.
I'm
You
like,
right.
hold on, bro.
That would be weird
Yeah,
as
that'd
fuck.
be weird.
I'm
as shit. I didn't even
positive.
think about that. I should have. Yeah, I'm glad you did because that didn't cross my mind at all.
Okay.
I'm sure it crossed some other
That
people's
would be
mind.
weird as fuck for real.
So I always be saying shit fucked up.
Nigga, what? I love you, Kato.
Oh my, bruh, did you hear that? It didn't make me feel right.
You didn't have to say it like that, bro. You didn't have to say it like that, bro. That was
You
extra
right.
spicy.
I did say it
You
kinda
can go put your
spicy.
jeans back on.
Man, hey, the motherfucking knees is a little bit too drafty right now.
I love the fuck out of me though. I'm romantic with me, so it was me talking to me.
But if another
I
nigga said
I
that,
forgot y'all was here. I
Going out
forgot
the
y'all was here.
and you got the hoochie daddies on,
Man, look out now.
no eye contact, but straight to the knees.
Can't nobody tell,
I love you, Kato.
can't nobody tell me that while my knees out. goddamn. If you tell you love me while my
Holy shit.
knees out, I don't fuck with you no more, goddamn.
Man, and the breeze gonna hit him at that one point.
Okay.
It's not gonna be right.
No, hell no. I think I'm finna throw these shorts away.
Ain't nothing wrong with the hoochie daddy.
I mean, it is though. 'Cause I
What?
don't-
But didn't females start calling it that first, or did dudes start calling it that first?
Hey, you know what?
You don't care either way.
It don't matter.
I think it matters.
I thought that
You right, it do
I thought
matter.
the LGBT community started that. Tell you the truth,
Oh, you know what? They probably
to
have it.
be our way 100
Yeah,
with you.
Hoochie Daddy Shorts probably is old as shit.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Because they be up on some on some shit. You know what I'm saying?
So we just got
I'm not sure.
we just got a
Uh,
hold of.
Don't quote me.
No, I'm
allegedly.
just saying. I'd assume that's a term that's been thrown around a time or two.
Or,
they got hoochie-
or
they got
old
hoochie-
school nigga. You know,
Yeah.
They got
he
hoochie
a
mama
hoochie daddy.
shorts. I mean, they got hoochie mama shorts.
Yeah,
so
so
that's kinda
dudes
fucked up,
talk
though.
to some
But
dudes
that's what
and
the
say
fuck
some
they
Hoochie
is.
Daddy
That's
Shorts.
fucked up that you said
They
that.
hoochie mama shorts for men.
So that's even
that
more
this-
fucked up.
I hate that they call them like they not. I don't got these is not hoochie daddy shorts,
Bruh.
These is just fucking shorts. That
They
shorter
hoochie
than- no,
daddy
no, they're
shorts.
not.
So what
They
kind of
hoochie
shorts
mama
would be
shorts for men, like you just said.
No, the fuck they not though. No, I
I'm
got
never wearing them again.
I got cargo
This nigga
pants.
said they're
They
hoochie
got
mama
pockets.
shorts for men.
This what hoochie is that not what hoochie
True,
daddy
that's
mean?
a fact. You just open this shit up for
Mine
me.
got cargo pockets. They not hoochie daddy shorts.
Hey, you know what?
they fishing shorts.
There it is. That draws the line.
Cargo pockets.
The cargo
Yeah.
pockets.
So if you don't got cargo pockets, they
then you
Hoochie
have
Daddy Shorts.
official hoochie daddy shorts.
I'm Hoochie Daddy.
You hoochie daddying?
Yeah,
Oh,
I got
shit.
pockets.
Well, after he
I
just
got
said,
3 of them, but they
Well,
ain't
they all
cargo
got
pockets.
I mean, right now I'm hoochie daddying too. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying?
Wait a minute.
But
Hold on. So all 3 of us sitting around right now with our motherfucking knees out.
can't nobody see it.
Man,
Though.
get the fuck fuck out of here, man.
They would never know. We never said no.
Man, I wish I ain't know, guys.
It's a nice day outside.
I
put
felt
my
that
shorts
breeze
on.
every time you felt it. I just
I ain't want to try to put all this hair through my shirt. I was like, I'm gonna put me up a button-on shirt today.
breeze,
Put some shorts on. It's nice today.
about 300 degrees.
I was about to wear my
outside.
slides.
You
I
gotta
just
pull them
threw on
Hoochies
some
out.
shoes.
I got some Crocs on, guys.
But since he said it like that, man, she talking about the
Yeah, he the
Hoochie
one
Daddy
that did
shorts for
that.
men, like that just threw me all the way
That's-
off.
I mean,
bruh.
first time I heard.
I thought that
First
that they
time I
were
heard
shorter
Hoochie
than.
Daddy shorts, I was like, "What? That's Hoochie Mama like instead of
Well,
Well, I
Hoochie-
thought that like
instead of Mama,
I thought
it's
they
the
were
daddy.
real. I thought that there were real actual Hoochie Daddy shorts that are shorter than like our shorts.
Man, I thought I was
Oh,
just
yeah, they
I
moving
thought
and
they were
got
just
grooving.
some-
joke. I thought it was just joking to just call it saying that about all the niggas because that's how the internet be doing shit.
I thought I was moving and grooving in these motherfuckers.
Well, either
Not
way,
anymore.
you ain't finna.
He
I'm
done
not taking
fucked
them back
up.
to the store.
I'm definitely not
I've
taking
been
it back,
at 'em.
but now every time I wear, I'm gonna be like, this nigga Kato.
I'm just saying.
that song gonna pop in my head
The
too.
breeze, you know, your knees got them real fine hairs on it, and when the wind hit it at the right angle,
If
it's
What
you
if they
keep talking
redid the
about your
song?
knees, you'll probably be more uncomfortable about it.
What if they changed the song from
Hell
Hoochie Mama to
no.
Hoochie Daddy, bruh?
You ain't nothing but a hoochie daddy.
Oh,
With it,
come
with it.
on, man.
I'm back.
Then they gonna show Kato's knees in the video.
Show them knees, hoochie daddy.
They gonna show his face. They gonna show a black boy, Kato's knees, and another black boy.
Why is just my knees? You can't see
Anonymous,
about your
man.
knees.
We
Show them
keeping you,
knees here,
we
Hoochie
keeping you
Daddy.
anonymous, man. You the one that said it. You right here on this
yeah.
podcast.
Somebody
I've
gotta make
never
the
heard
Hoochie
that,
Daddy
bro.
song.
He said it.
He did.
And he put it that way, so I'm never wearing them again. But the Hoochie Daddy song has to come from you, Brian. You going viral with
Ooh,
that
I'm
shit.
not gonna make it.
All
I'm
my,
not gonna
how they
make
know?
all
it.
my
It's
shorts
just
that
gonna be
aren't
your knees.
athletic shorts are like that.
My
You
knees
can't
gonna
even
make
get
the
enough.
song.
Yeah.
Your knees.
Send the writer a picture of your knees.
Then he gonna be like, yeah, that's
I know
it.
exactly what you need.
Okay,
Lotion.
fuck yeah, man. Y'all fool my knees is lotion, goddamn it. My knees is lotion, goddamn it. My legs is
'Cause you
out.
knew they was gonna be out.
Cause I can stand. I'm good.
I'll never put lotion on, but since I started having these shorts, I always put lotion
They
on.
made you change your lifestyle.
It did for
You gotta
real.
put them up to the
It
thighs with
did.
these motherfuckers though. Before you could hit the knees, you was good.
Because when you
With
sit
these-
down, it's fucked up. I be trying to pull my shit over my knees and shit.
Not gonna
Hey,
go.
they're not going down.
You
bro.
right.
You gotta just be comfortable with let it
And
flow.
what's fucked up, it's just like the fucking skinny jeans problems I had when it was cold. You can't find no shorts that go past your knees now when you go shopping. I
I always say they got to be like athletic shorts.
yeah, like you can find some Nike basketballs. That's it, guys. Like this
Time
all.
out. I'm not gonna let that slide past. Y'all rewind that.
What happened?
Just like the skinny jeans problem, bro.
Yes.
You went through the skinny jeans phase. What the
No. I didn't go through no skinny jeans phase. I went through shopping for regular jeans and only being able to find skin. I couldn't find no regular jeans.
Whoa.
I wasn't buying
I was
and
about-
wearing skinny jeans.
So we can't find no pictures of you no skinny jeans. Comment down below
Okay.
if you ever seen him in some skinnies on the low.
I bought
You know
a couple
what?
pair that was too tight
They
around the
wouldn't-
calf
them
muscle.
Skinny jeans probably even wouldn't be tight on me.
This is jeans. I had
He
a
said they
couple.
just jeans.
I had a couple pair that was too tight around the calf. But because I ain't know, I'm thinking
You
they
be
regular
ordering
jeans.
shit online too much.
'Cause
Too tight
I
around
ain't-
the calf,
Yeah. 'Cause
He
I'm
ordered
just-
some jeans online and he didn't know he was getting
Yeah.
jeans.
Yeah.
They
No,
got
not
him.
even Wish. Just shit. I ordered some Man,
Oh,
okay.
shit.
I ordered some Levi's.
Well,
These
well,
motherfuckers
around
like
this
$60 a
nigga
pair.
go.
Goddamn
Yeah,
it. $60 off of Amazon.
Might need a lighter.
I get 2 pair of Levi's. They come. One of them, like the carpenter type jeans or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
They smooth. The other pair was some blue jeans. They not smooth. They some fucking jeggings, goddamn.
Jagging.
They some jean material, but they
They tricked
like
his ass.
they goddamn elastic.
So
but
you-
they men's and
But
in
you
my
stretched
size.
them and you still put them on.
I didn't put them on.
So how you know they was tight on your on your calves?
No, them weren't the other ones. I'm talking about the regular jeans, a regular material was tight on my calf.
Yeah, both
Not
of them
the
neither he
jeggings,
keep neither one of the
goddamn.
jeans.
Yeah, no.
You got regular
I
ones,
said
so
them
you got
bitches-
some
seen them.
jeggings.
I said
Well,
them
that's what he
bitches-
told me.
Skinnies.
Amazon. We talked about it before.
Yeah,
Amazon, I
he
sent this
he
shit
showed
back.
me the material. I seen the
And it
the,
was stretchable.
It was
the
yeah.
jeggings one. Yeah.
wow.
Yeah, it was elastic fucking jeans.
And they expected you to get in the motherfuckers.
In my size, goddamn it.
But you could have because they got them in all
But you
sizes.
didn't send them a picture of your knees.
I guess I didn't, but the knees was
If-
covered
if
up.
you
But I
was
mean,
with
you
the
could still
knees,
see
boy.
the knees, the outline.
They would have sent you so many Hoochie Daddy shorts. They would have been tight though.
Okay.
Man.
Yes, I had a problem. I couldn't find no regular jeans. And now I'm back to that. I can't find no fucking what I consider regular shorts because this is irregular, guy.
He has on the irregular
For
Hoochie
real.
Daddies.
Like fashion change, and they just expect me to motherfucking go with it, whether I like it or not. Goddamn it,
No,
That's how it is.
that's
Now.
not how this
stuff
shit's
made
supposed
to
to
fit.
work.
You know, it's made to fit.
That's not how
Deal
this shit's
with it.
supposed to work. Goddamn it, I want some baggy FUBU shorts.
Man,
Y'all
you
hear
had to
him
go
out
to the
there.
flea market.
probably
I mean,
going-
the thrift store.
I
Yeah.
don't want nobody else's FUBU shorts.
Hey, you
might
might
have to
get
hit
some
Nana.
new.
Okay,
You might get the one with my man on the pockets.
the Fat Albert. Goddamn.
Fat Albert, man.
Okay.
Yeah, the platinum, the FUBU
the
platinum.
FUBU.
Yeah, not the regular FUBU shit, the platinum shit.
Anybody can get a hold of some
They old
FUBU
again.
Platinum for my boy, man. Send
Ah,
it
yeah.
to him.
They
Fuck
did
with
always
below.
make them in
Fuck
the
with it.
sizes that wasn't made for my size people.
Man, what?
I'd be like, how come they don't never got none of my size in this FUBU shit?
The FUBU.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, being a skinny dude
FUBU.
like us, man, it's also a problem, you know.
I didn't
'Cause
know
we
that
can
was a
never
problem
find
for
that.
y'all.
It's a
Man.
problem, man.
Like they got some
It's a
holes,
problem.
don't it?
Skinny and tall for
They
me.
might send like 2 to the store and them hoes be gone.
Yeah, cause
Really?
mine I can't get it. The waist too big.
I thought that was just
If
a
I got
big
the
nigga
length,
problem.
if I don't got the length, then the waist is right. So man, it's a problem, man. I'm tired of it, man.
Bullshit.
Especially the shoe store.
Send me some FUBU too. Fuck it.
I go to the shoe store. I can't look like I like them. Let me see them.
What size
I wanna
shoe you
buy
wear?
them 14.
God,
So
damn.
I got to go to the thing when I first come in. Like what size? What shoes do y'all have?
In a
That's the
14.
size 14.
So I can look at those to see if I like them.
Right, because I would be disappointed if I get to look at it. What the fuck I like?
That's kind of cool too, though.
No, it's not, because they go out there and bring like 2 pairs like these. We got some Adidas and some Converse.
Yeah, but you can just cut that process right down.
But it's some bullshit because I want them guys.
you gotta order them online, nigga.
They don't have them neither. They be gray as hell. The little box
Damn.
with the 14.
Nothing.
They make like 7 pair of them bitches.
Too much damn
goddamn.
material, man. A 14's too fucking seven.
The motherfucker's $200. It's worth it, goddamn it. The 9s ain't worth $200. Goddamn it.
How much the nines worth?
Shit, about $150.
That's a big size difference for $50.
That's what I'm saying. It's a
So
big
you-
size deal.
You got that problem? You find your shoes?
Oh no.
Yeah, nah, I wear it now.
You
See?
wear size 9.
There's different shoes I can wear anywhere from a 9 to a 10. I
They
got
be
some
there.
9 and a half.
Unless
I
it's-
got some 10s. And I
Unless
got,
it's some Jordans or something,
but I
and they
usually
sell
go
out
with start
first.
with a 9 and
goddamn.
see if it fit.
See, and I don't even try. That's the only way I get my shoes is online now. I don't remember last
14.
time I tried on a pair of shoes. Goddamn.
Yeah, no, I don't be trying on no shoes.
Because they always
I
like, we
did
got
what-
some Converse,
No,
we
I
got
didn't.
some
I ain't.
Adidas.
Send
I
my
bought
boy some
2 pair of
shoes,
dress
man.
shoes
Put some
recently.
links up for my boy for them 14s. Cause god damn.
They
And
don't want no shoes.
I don't want to buy no shoes out of a trunk.
Send them some
I
send
swear,
them some
they,
links
some,
they
of
real. They
boys.
real. They real.
If you Google green Hellcat
Hey.
shoes,
Man, okay.
they exist, and Kato would like a pair if they
I
carry
would
them in a
absolutely
14.
not. I would absolutely
To
not.
go with his green Hellcat when he gets
I
it.
would absolutely not like some green Hellcat shoes. Do not send me no green Hellcat shoes.
Man, speaking of fake Jordans, right? Man, shout out to my cousin. I ain't saying no names, but
No.
he was balling one time. He was balling his ass out up there at A&M, right? Fast break. Both his feet blew through them boys.
No.
Straight through the front. Boom.
The first Zion.
I don't know
Boom,
though.
boom.
They might. I bought some Air Max out of They might. I bought them out of Foot Locker. Goddamn it. Shit, I was playing ball in them bitches. I guess I made the wrong cut, and the whole motherfucking sole just goddamn the bitch separated. Goddamn it. Yeah. So, and I'd like to assume they was real if they was at Foot Locker.
We know these weren't real though. These is like fresh out the trunk.
Ah, okay then. All right.
Saying he bust through them bitches on the
You know,
fast break.
if you buy
Yeah.
them, you got to be gentle, goddamn.
Man, he
You
take them
can't
boys
even
up.
Get them wet.
Got back on the court. Duct taped them. Got back on the court. Kept shining.
For real, he played with the duct tape on.
Man, he played with the duct tape, man. I mean,
He
the embarrassment of busting through the motherfuckers was already wild, like.
He playing
So
with
we
out
might as well
there.
go ahead and finish it off.
Might well. Oh, he ain't come back with the duct tape.
Man, he
though.
came back with them duct taped
Oh,
up.
okay.
Let's keep
The
balling.
shoes
now-
was injured. They took
so-
him back to the locker room
So
and
now,
gave him.
no, I'm
Bruh.
talking about like the next day. Like I'm
No,
keeping
it
these
was the
shoes.
same day.
Okay, yeah, now I understand
Oh,
that. Like
okay.
you got to finish the game.
And he dropped about 50 on
Yeah,
him.
you got to finish the game. Now you special.
Not-
You the
not
nigga
the
with the
next
duct
day.
tape. Yeah, I thought he was like these is like the nigga always wear the duct tape shoes.
Hell, man.
Like the barbershop fund for some
it
nigga
was,
shoes.
I don't know where the duct tape
They for
came
him
from,
now.
but it came out of nowhere. He
No,
taped
he
them
knew
boys
it.
back up.
They came with the purchase. When you buy them out of nigga drunk, they give you some duct tape. Goddamn.
If you really gonna ball in these, right, you gonna need this duct
Gonna
tape.
need this
Man, what you gonna need this?
Why? Trust me, bro.
Trust me. If you really balling,
need
you
this
gonna
duct
need
tape.
it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us for another episode of the Smoking Permitted Podcast.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
If you still here, you must like this shit. So like this shit, and follow us, share this shit,
Comment,
and all this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
subscribe.
Subscribe.
Extrasmokers@gmail.com. If you got any questions or just want to say some shit, we might see this shit. Hey, I don't hate nobody. I love y'all. Reverend Kato.
Yeah, he's just acting.
Peace.